This week on Face Off Hockey Show, we've got some breaking news about the World Cup. Ain't happening. There it is. We'll talk some injuries, trade deadlines coming up within a month. We'll talk to Lyle Richardson about that and your Patreon pick this week. All that and more. It's Face Off Hockey Show right now.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Choose your command. You have chosen
the Face Off Hockey Show.
I mean, hockey is my life. I got on hockey underwear right now.
The Face Off Hockey Show with Scotty Waz, Sean O,
breakaway.
and the P Boys, Johnny and Mark with the C.
Yeah, baby.
You believe it not? Oh, yes!
Here's your host for the Face Off Hockey Show, Scotty Waz.
Hey, everybody. How we doing? I am Scotty Waz. Another edition of Face Off Hockey Show coming at you like Cleopatra. Johnny P is there. And,
I am. I'm here.
We're doing some things. Obviously, Johnny, first and foremost, the weekend for you. How was that? It's snow-filled in Maryland this week.
Snow-filled weekend. I did not make it to the Black Bears game on Saturday night because it had started snowing already.
And Rockville, son of a bitch.
And I didn't feel like going to Rockville. So I went Friday night. They lost. They lost. I got some good pictures though.
Yeah, the new camera looked good.
I decided I rolled with a new setup this week. I went with the new. I'm trying to find the music for the next part of the show. I went with the new camera and the 7200 lens instead of the 2470 lens. It gives me a lot more zoom on the long side. Gives me enough zoom on the short side. The only thing I can't get is people that are like on the wall in front of me. And I'm like, I'm not going to be one of those guys that carries two cameras yet.
Right.
So got that going for me. I figure that I'll take some pictures this weekend, wait till like next Thursday when the team's going to be out of town, and email the group and be like, hey, so do you guys want to pay a photographer or not?
There you go. Perfect.
We'll see. What's the worst thing that happens?
They say no.
Right. And I just keep taking pictures for free for myself.
There you
go. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. I had that go on the weekend. Bunch of soccer games, some snow. My car is dirty, like super dirty. Yeah. I do like the all-wheel drive that Subarus have, though. It's a nice touch.
It's nice. It's good. I like it.
It's good for the snow. We're apparently supposed to get more snow this week.
Wow. Welcome to winter. It took you a while.
Yeah, it happens. Winter comes between mid-January and mid-March now.
Nice. It's always good.
Yeah.
Always A+.
By April, I'm sure my grass will be growing fantastically, though. My grass looks great. It's grown in for anybody who's still following that. I'm sure I'll still get a letter from the CBOM HOA group to grow turf, which I'm growing literally out front of my house. But yeah, all in all, and I got a Porsche.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you. I
have to put it together. Work doing you well. Yeah, I know, right?
It came in. What was it? 1,000. It's a little over 1,000 pieces, if I remember correctly. Let me look real quick on my Instagram. Shout out Instagram. I guess I don't know. Do you shout out Instagram?
I don't know if you can shout. Well, you got to get on video.
The hell.
I think you put it on your Facebook. Did you? I don't even think you
put. Sucks balls.
No.
Oh, I have the picture. Why am I'm an idiot sometimes.
I was gonna say, isn't it on your phone there?
1,580 pieces my Porsche came in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So I'm sure I will put that together at some point over the next 3 weeks or so.
Beautiful.
New
Beautiful.
jobs really coming through.
I'm telling you, in a big way.
New car, now a Porsche. To go with my Lamborghini that I already had.
Gotta love it. Getting all that sweet, sweet, sweet car action on your dash there.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, good. Great.
How was your week? Did you get any more tiny hockey team?
Did not get any more tiny hockey players. I'm still waiting for the shelving to come in, which is supposed to come in on
What? It's supposed to be here today.
It was supposed to ship on Monday apparently, and I guess they're walking it here. So yeah, I'm still waiting for it. It'll
Is
come
it
here
still
Friday.
in one piece? Like, are they walking it to you so that they can set it right up in your room?
That'd be tremendous. Odds are no. I'm probably going to have to put it together myself.
Crap.
So, which is good because I gotta move all the Oyo rinks. Oh god, that's right. I have the capability to show things now. So
What?
I have the there's a dresser there,
Ooh.
and then that has one Oyo rink on it. And then if I turn it even more, there's my hand, and there's another Oyo rink over there. So
And it autofocuses. This camera's fantastic.
it's great. Logitech bringing in the heat. So yeah, so I got to move those off and then move the dressers into the bedroom like a human. And then move the shelving in here.
Being a human is somewhat overrated from what I
Kind of
found.
is. Kind of is. And then I got to figure out if I'm going to put anything else on the shelving because I got 6 feet tall shelving. It's got about 5 shelves per. So I'm pretty sure I might have to put one shelf as a caps, like championship shelf.
I would ask Oyo if they can send you Oyo stickers so you can brand your shelving.
They really should just send me what they have in overstock, and then
Yeah.
whatever they got lying around, holla at your boy.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, I'm sure they have manufacturing defects that you have extra pieces for already. So
All right, I can build my own Oyo player. That'd be fantastic. Like misprints. I wonder if that's a thing. I know that there's some T-shirt places that make cheap T-shirts because it's
they have to have Oyo misprints.
they have to.
I mean, they
Right?
print it right on the chest, right? They don't. It's not like a sticker.
No, yeah, no, it's screen printed on.
Yeah. There
I
has to be
wonder if
some.
they have misprints.
I mean, there's probably somewhere the packaging is just wrong, where you think you're getting like a Gordie Howe, and you end up with like a Boston Bruins jersey.
Right? It's just like, wait a minute, how'd this work? And then you do an alternate reality where Gordie Howe actually played for the Boston Bruins. It just gets really weird.
And Bobby Orr played for the Whalers.
Exactly. It'd be fantastic. So yeah, that's what's up with that. We had North Dakota this weekend. They won both games in overtime, and they honored the 60th anniversary of the first national champions, all the way back in 1958-59. So had some of the old timers trotted out there. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Other than that, yeah, we just been chilling.
They were part of North Dakota's top 100.
They were top 100 teams to ever play at University of North Dakota.
Nice.
But yeah, no, that was pretty much our weekend. We didn't do much else. It was getting chillier here, so we kind of hung out. It's flea market weekend this weekend, so we're sure to get some weird, wacky hockey stuff at the flea market, as we are wont to do. But yeah, that was my weekend, and then coming up, like I said, flea market this weekend, and then not really much else, which is fine by me. All right. I guess we can get to some injury news, Johnny.
All right. I got it.
Okay.
Up.
All right.
Up.
Oh, yeah. Who's down and out with some blues? Maybe some black and bruised. It's the Face Off Hockey Show Injury Reports.
Gotta get out the Patreon stuff too. The Patreon stuff's gonna be fun. Injury report. We're not going in any order here, obviously. Braden Holtby, he got a stick in the eye, and he's day to day.
Yeah. It's different than a stick in the mud.
That's true. Jen was just like when she saw that, when she saw it, she's like, I thought that couldn't happen anymore. I'm like, well, apparently, here we are. Here we are in life.
Yeah, I would sue like the cat eyes.
Right?
Aren't they really just made those so that pucks don't make it through the eye hole?
Yeah.
Like obviously, if you put a stick in there at the right angle, it's gonna go through that hole.
Right, and the stick is narrower than a puck standing on its end. So
yeah.
So that and the blades have gotten thinner too. So I think that hasn't helped.
Yeah, the composite, the wooden sticks, you weren't able to get into goalkeepers' masks like that.
God no. But
the composite sticks are much easier to use.
Yeah, it's insane.
To hurt a goalie by sticking your stick in his mask.
Right. An illness bug, which I'm assuming is possibly the popo. Is it the popo or is it just somebody getting towed? Oh no, it's just the tow guy. All right. Anyway, illness bug, which I'm assuming is the stomach virus, is in full effect, as we've got ourselves a slew of illnesses. Ryan Murray of the Columbus Blue Jackets, he's day to day with an illness. The Vegas Golden Knights had Malcolm Subban and William Carrier with an illness. And then Carl Gunnarsson had an illness, and he is day to day as well. So flu bug, a big thing. The gastrointestinal is a big. We get furloughed now if we not government furloughed, but work furloughed because we work in a sterile environment. So if we have a stomach bug, then we have to sit out at least 48 hours after our last episode. So good times there. And James Van Riemsdyk, undisclosed, he's day to day. As Brad Richardson also has an upper body injury, and he is on the injured reserve.
No relation to Lyle.
None relation to Lyle. So we got that going for us. Paul Byron was suspended for 3 games for charging someone on the Panthers. So there we go. Paul Byron. Add him to the suspension list. Patreon pick time, and this is going to be a fun one.
Okay.
I almost want to wait until Mark gets on here.
That's fine. So, I mean, we can keep going through news. Mark doesn't give a shit about the news.
No, he really doesn't. But you know what? He wants Huey Lewis to flourish. So that's
true. That's true.
So I think that's
speaking of Huey Lewis, Billy Joel is at Camden Yards this summer.
How is that speaking of Huey Lewis?
I mean, same time period. 2 names.
I guess. 2 names. Same time period, 2 names. I'm like, I haven't thought about that one.
Yeah, there's a ton of reason why I would go from Huey Lewis to Billy Joel.
Human.
Yeah, he's a guy. He played music. I'm sure.
Didn't Huey Lewis kind of play the keyboard too?
Possibly.
Okay. At one point in time.
Isn't Huey Lewis known most for the song that's in Back to the Future, The Power of Love?
I think so. No, what other songs did he did? Power of Love is one.
Yeah, I think that's his most okay, so that's the one that I know the most, so which obviously means that's his most known song.
Well, I think it's the one people do most associate with. What videos does Huey Lewis have? Power of Love's there. Why is this just all?
It's just different variations.
Well, no,
of Power of Love.
It's all Today Show interviews. I don't give a shit about the Today Show. Fuck
yeah,
yourself.
I don't either. That's dumb.
Tired of this. Come on, what Huey Lewis situation? He's 68 years old. What a man. Blue-eyed soul is a genre that he has apparently.
Okay.
Oh, he did Working for a Living.
Ah, there it is. I knew there was another song.
Taking what you're giving because you're working for a living. Sports was the big album. The Heart of Rock and Roll is to Be There. Come on.
Okay. I know that song. That's another good one.
Oh, I Want a New Drug.
What?
One that don't make me sick.
What?
I want a new drug.
Is that about allergy medicine?
I think it is. I think that's your plate with allergy medicine. If this is it, it's another one. Yeah, he's got a lot of singles. Holy shit.
Yeah, see, yeah, that's the kind of the time period though where like Phil Collins and Huey Lewis kind of get thrown in together.
Yes, you're not wrong. Because I definitely thought I Want a New Drug was like Dire Straits. Because it kind of sounded like Money for Nothing and Chicks for Free. Like the very dulcet tones. Want a new drug. Is he dying? That's right. He has Meniere's disease.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an inner ear disorder, like vertigo. Constant vertigo and tinnitus. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Wow.
Ah.
Like even at that point, you would, if you were trying to like kill yourself, you couldn't because like you wouldn't be able to look like you didn't have enough functional wherewithal in order to do that.
My God, that's insane.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
And he lives in
That is
Montana.
probably. I'm actually surprised there aren't more, like rock stars in that age demographic right now that have tinnitus. Because no one thought about that when around the like 70s and 80s, right? Like it was just turn shit up as loud as you can.
Pretty much. Oh, that's right. He sued Ray Parker Jr. I remember that.
Over which song?
I Want a New Drug. The Ghostbusters song sounding like I Want a New Drug.
Oh, wow.
If we wouldn't get copyrighted claim for this, we should play both.
We'd figure it out, but we can't.
We can't because immediately after the show it'll be claimed. So there we go. Huey Lewis, everybody.
It'd be claimed by Huey Lewis, though.
Yeah, exactly. But no,
but we weren't even playing your song. He's like, I know.
But here's the thing. And that's why I wanted to flag it. You should be playing my song at all times in the background. I can't hear it. Doesn't mean you shouldn't.
Yeah, I just have a ringing in my ears.
Exactly. All right, so we'll get the Patreon pick when Mark shows up.
All right.
Sergei Bobrovsky got suspended by the Columbus Blue Jackets for one game for violating team policy. As the story goes, he got pulled during the Predators game in Columbus. And he then, with 11 minutes left in the game, he then proceeded to go down the hallway, take his gear off, and then get in the shower.
As he should.
Yeah. So John Tortorella didn't like that much because if Jonas Korpisalo got injured, Bobrovsky'd have to get in there, but he's already in the shower. So
yeah, and if anybody has ever put on wet gear, you know how nasty that is.
Not great.
Like, he wouldn't have even gone back in. He would have put in an emergency goalie.
He would have said, F this. I'm out. I don't need this in my life right now, he'll say. So there's that. But yeah, he was suspended for one game for team, and apparently all the leaderships on that team decided to pull him aside and say, "Yo, the hell's wrong with you?"
And he said, "Yo, I'm not going to be here next year."
Exactly. He's like, "Listen, I'm not going to be here for a bit. I might not be here at the end of February. So
you guys better get a goalie.
Yeah, you guys better figure. You better hope that Korpisalo is fucking good.
Better than Tommy Salo.
Exactly. Or Jimmy Corpy. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure he has to be better than him.
He's probably related to Corsi somehow.
Right?
The Corpy index would be fantastic.
Oh, hey, but Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly is going to be on the Executive Suite podcast put up by the NHL.
I hope it's 35 minutes of how he waxes his head.
That Bettman episode was like so honestly, like Johnny Ego could have put more softballs up in the air than this woman did for Gary Bettman. I mean, good for Deb Placey. I mean, she's great at what she does, but for Christ's sake, do a little more hard hitting.
They can't.
I know they can't. 58 minutes and 2 seconds is the podcast length time.
58 minutes. There's zero chance I'm listening to that.
Daly also discussed this time in his law career when he worked
I don't even listen to our show for more than 15 minutes.
Right. So Daly apparently was part of the USFL and Donald Trump dispute against the NFL.
Okay.
So that could be interesting. It's the 6th episode. Where are the other 5?
Who are the other 5 executives?
I am going to check this out now. Well, Bettman was number 1, shockingly enough.
I hope Tom Dundon has his own miniseries.
I want Tom Dundon to do his own fucking podcast. So it was Bettman, Stan Bowman,
Okay.
David Poyle, Lou Lamoriello, Kim Paguglia, and Bill Daly.
Okay.
So I am definitely all in for Tom Dundon to be in here.
I think that every NHL owner should get a episode.
Yeah. Why not?
And at least 5 of the Oilers owners.
Have Ted Leonsis talk about how he took all those AOL discs and made them into jerseys, rings, and made them into the new jerseys that they're going to have for the All-Star game.
That's going to be amazing. I can't wait until Adidas has them on their website for like $75 because I'm going to buy one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Or lids. You have to look at lids for me.
Okay, I will look at lids probably like 3 weeks after the NHL's freaking thing, the All-Star game.
Eddie, Kim Paguglia isn't that
That's Terry Paguglia's wife.
Yeah, I thought so. She owns part of the Sabres.
Yeah, no.
But he says that Tim Paguglia sounds like something you would need penicillin for.
At times.
Oh, there we go. AJ chiming in. He wants the Jim Lights episode to come out shortly so that they can talk about how horseshit the star players are.
You want to bet that that's how it came out, is that he was doing a podcast with the NHL and that's how it happened.
God, I hope that's probably cut. That's probably on the
it's like, oh no.
That's probably on the cutting room floor.
Yeah. So there's that. There's
you obviously cut podcasts like you do movies.
Like or old radio shows.
Right. Obviously.
That's how we do our podcast. It takes so long. Not Sean O'Connor long, where he has to literally redo the whole thing, like through teletype.
I've been doing more Sean like weights though. I've been putting them up on like I've definitely gotten to either Saturday or Sunday morning and gone, you know what? I think I forgot to put the show up this week.
Yeah, that's why I've kind of stopped fucking promoting on the Facebook page. And I'm like, I don't know what's going up. You guys figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, what happened? It happens. Some NHL and NHLPA news. The first of the breaking news is that the NHL and the NHLPA will not have a World Cup of Hockey in the fall of 2020. A statement from the NHL says that the NHL and the NHLPA had another constructive meeting in Toronto, while parties are now jointly concluded there is no longer a realistic to try schedule a World Cup for the fall of 2020. They plan to continue a dialogue and hope to be able to schedule the next World Cup event as part of a broader agreement, which would include long-term international event calendar. So this means one of two things. Those
damn Canadians wouldn't wear the trash jerseys.
That too.
Is that the third one?
No. Number one, they got something on the Olympic situation where they're getting the Olympics put back in the CBA, and that way you don't need your own thing. Or two, someone decided to pull the plug, and we're going to have the CBA come to an early end, as per the option. So,
and he said the end is near.
Essentially, yeah. Remember, they could pull the plug, and I think that means next season is the last season of the current season,
right?
Yeah, 2019 or 2019-20.
Yeah, Bettman was like, we had some extremely constructive conversations, and we're not going to hold the World Cup because there won't be one. But I mean, we're going to keep talking and try to make sure that we can do this again in the future.
Yeah,
I'm sure we're going to have a season, I swear.
Yeah, I think so. Also in news, apparently the NHL and NHLPA are going to do test puck and player tracking in regular season games.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really cool. I think they should.
Yep. On one screen, live video showing how many feet per second Erik Karlsson was skating. Another video visualizing the game on the ice below Vegas, blah, 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 near flight prop get, blah, 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 blah. So there's that. So, I mean, I think that's a cool situation.
I don't think you need it for. How do you do it for the puck? I don't think you need that for the puck.
Well, you could do it for trajectory. If you could do it for
Speed, like speed
speed,
of shot.
and
But
you
I
can,
mean,
and you can
do that
also
to
use.
bring back Fox tracks.
Yeah, true, but you could probably do it for less money, and own the pucks. And I think you could also see this as starting off as maybe goal line technology. We start seeing too.
Could you imagine if Fox Tracks came out now? How much better it would be than it was 20 years ago.
Oh, it'd be fantastic.
Oh, and I also fully agree with the goal line technology. The problem that I think that we're still going to run into is that there's too much place in a hockey goal where the puck can't be seen.
Right.
But I know in soccer it works tremendously because you can see down to 7 millimeters if the puck has or the ball has crossed the line or not. And within half a second, I think the official's watch buzzes if the ball is in the goal, and he can blow the whistle and call it a goal.
Amazing.
It's insane, like what the EPL does with this technology.
Is soccer all the ball has to cross completely over the goal line?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Trey said that.
So they actually showed that they didn't call a goal in a game. I think it was 2 weeks ago, Man City possibly, where the ball was 7 millimeters on the line still. Where there's no chance that anybody with their human mind or human eyes would ever be able to see that correctly. No. The goal line technology in less than a second told the referee the ball was not in the goal, and they kept playing.
Amazing.
I mean, it's insane.
By the way, this also at the end of it said prop bets. Prop bets were also a big reason why this technology is being tested out, I'm sure.
I hope that I agree with Eddie as well here. He's just chiming in tonight. He's on fire.
Attaboy, Eddie.
He was saying that now they can figure out how many miles to the gallon Ovechkin gets during the game.
Right. Just in time for him to retire. Man. Tracking technology. It's long overdue.
That article is really cool. I have a feeling that it's probably easier to do outside than it is inside with GPS and such. So it's maybe a little bit harder inside an arena. But yeah, I agree. I think it's long overdue. I think that this is one, something that not a whole lot of people give a shit about. But two, when people see it, they'll be like, you know what? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's stuff that we don't necessarily need unless you're gambling or in the game itself. But I think overall, I think, like you said, that's pretty rad factor. And I think you can put quantitative data to, hey, this player does X, Y, Z. I think it's going to make contract disputes more interesting.
Well, this is where heat maps come into play as well, right? Like, because you can see like where players start with the puck, where they are throughout the game and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I think that it helps out the game.
Absolutely. So. I you can do no wrong, in all honesty. I mean, maybe this is the technology that Gary Bettman didn't have before, but now has now. Like he presented like fucking years last year at that conference saying we don't, and actually it was probably earlier this year or earlier in 2018 season. I'm speaking words right now. Anyway.
It's fine. It's fine. Words are great.
Sure. Some retirement news. Josh Georges retires after 13 season, which was a surprise because I thought he retired already.
Yeah, it's interesting.
A man who played with 0 knees. Good for him. Rick Nash retired after just over 1,000 games. Concussion symptoms not going down, so he's decided to hang up the skates at the tender age. I think he's like 34, I think.
That was cool, though. They had the Rangers Blue Jackets game, and he had his whole family out there dropping pucks and everything.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I'm sure he planned that too. He had to have, in all honesty. He's like, I'm just gonna retire when this happens here in the C-bus. Also announced today the Calgary Flames are going to retire Jarome Iginla's number 12. It's going to be the second retired number for the Flames because they do that garbage forever a Flame like honored numbers.
The Ring of Honor.
Exactly. The Ring of Fire. The Fire Ring of Honor.
Burning Ring of Fire.
Burning Ring of Fire.
Johnny Cash might have something to say about that.
Well, his estate will. Not him. He's dead.
True.
The Calgary Flames only have 2 full retired numbers, Lanny McDonald and Mike Vernon. Odd there. The Mike Vernon, really? Whatever. They have a ton of honor numbers too. Actually, 2 apparently. Nope. 2. Yep, 2. Al McInnes and Joe Newendike. So there's that.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I think that Jerome McGinley is one of the people that should definitely have his number retired.
Absolutely. Like, you think Calgary Flames, you think Jerome McGinley. I mean, him and like for a small dose, Mika Kiprusoff, I'm sure too, even though he didn't play as long there.
I agree, though. He was still part of that. He was synonymous with that run to the Stanley Cup final.
And beyond, too. I mean, I think he won a Vezina a few years later after the lockout, too. So, and then that brings us to this, is that the guy who should have his number retired next for the Capitals will be dropping the puck at the Maryland Black Bears game this Saturday. Peter Bonsai Bondra will be dropping the puck at the Black Bears game Saturday night.
Too bad I'm going to miss that. I won't be able to card his kid.
Yeah, I know, right? I think his kid's playing over the Czech Republic now.
Yeah, probably.
So, and if you want to hear all the news that's happening, and there was a lot of news for the Black Bears this week. Holy crap. Go to the Chesapeake Hockey Week that dropped on Wednesday morning.
It's like a completely different team every time I show up.
Shit, man. Pictures. And this one's amazing in terms of why it happened. So, Mark's here. Hi, Mark.
What's up? I just wanted to make sure. Did anyone delete Lyle? Because I saw the email.
What happened?
Nobody
with that?
deleted
please,
Lyle.
No,
please tell us the story.
Lyle emailed me last week and said, Johnny, can you resend the link? I deleted it and I can't find it in my trash. So I resent the link. So this week I said, Lyle, don't delete.
So we were missing a comma. Don't delete, comma, Lyle. Don't delete Lyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, there was probably a comma that I missed. It's like, Jesus, he's good.
It's like, what is that? I enjoy hunting, cooking, and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is the Oxford comma, right? I enjoy hunting and cooking my family.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Patreon stuff, and I want Mark here for this because it's a walk down memory lane. Johnny, get another thing up. Get another musical drop up.
Oh, that might be in my Dropbox. Wow.
Yeah.
Do we have memory lane music?
We might need memory lane music, but before we get to memory lane,
I have to remember how to sign into that one.
All right. Well, before that, we got Patreon. Patreon.com/FaceOffHockeyShow. You can be like Chris, Matthew, Damon, Mark, Trista, Jeff, Kevin, Ethan, Mitch, Brian, Angela, and Sean. They contributed, and so can you. Patreon.com/FaceOffHockeyShow. Everything goes back into the show, whether it be travel, whether it be expenses for new equipment like this fancy camera that I got to focus consistently. What the hell was that?
That was me. That was
Jesus Christ. That didn't come out. Wow. That pop. That squealed my ears. Now I feel like Huey Lewis. I just got constant tinnitus.
You have tinnitus?
Yeah, constant. Oh man. So there you go. Patreon.com/FaceOffHockeyShow. So we put the poll out there. And by poll, I mean Polish people.
Peter North.
Yep.
It's time now for a Face Off Hockey Show flashback, where we give
Is
you
this the music you wanted? Because it's the only one I have.
Of a Face Off Hockey Show from the days of yore. So fire up the Victrola, get yourself some cozy slippers, hell, rent a DeLorean if you have to. But it's time now for a Face Off Hockey Show flashback.
Here's what I've always wondered about that drop.
Yeah.
Was he actually doing it through a Coke can?
Well, that. And if you're renting a DeLorean to go back in time, do you ever have to return it?
No. Because they don't know you rented it.
Well, exactly. I mean, you're taking it back to a time where before they even bought it in the first place.
It was your DeLorean.
You go back in time and just change the title. You're fine. And to answer your question, cupping
of the hands gives that same great effect.
So.
I thought you went with cupping. I thought that you were doing that like glass thing where they like
put it on my skin and then bubbles up.
Yeah, that thing.
Or if I was talking through something like this.
Yes, actually, that's what I was going with the can and the string.
Telephone.
Yes.
That's a different game.
Yeah, that is. All right, so I put it out there, and the winner by a 4-1 margin, Scotty reads old business emails. So I
Oh,
was
this
going
is good.
through.
I like this.
I was
Wait,
going
wait.
through- Yeah.
Can we combine two segments? Can you read the subject of old business
And then-
emails?
and then do the around the fish wraps.
Yeah, and then John and I decide
see how that works.
what it was about.
All right, and who sent it? All right, the first one, Bonds number 756 up on eBay. Bonds number 756 up on eBay.
Johnny, want to take this?
Was this I think I do actually remember what this was though. Was this the ball that Barry Bonds hit into the cove that they were trying to sell?
Okay,
Why
that
do
could
you
be
have
one-
an email about this?
I'll tell you in a minute.
All right. Well, if that's it, then I mean that's gonna be way better than what I was gonna say. So
Yeah,
Let's
it was the record. It was the record-breaking ball for the breaking Hank Aaron's milestone. I got this email from a young go-getter. This was sent to me
Patrick
close August 8th, 2007.
Sean Leahy?
There it is. Sean Leahy sent me this. It was from popjocks.com, and this is when he just continually emailed everyone stuff that he thought was interesting.
This was when he was sending the viruses to people.
Exactly, which was hilarious when I said that. I'm just like, that's funny. Why does he think that's a virus? So yeah, he sent out
because he's got red hair. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? He sent out that, and he's got like, it's got NHL 2008 ratings, and it's our birthday. Pop Jocks turns 1. Da 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 da. So, Sean Leahy's the best.
Pop Jocks.
All right. Here's one. This is also a face-off hockey show thing. It's official, kids. It's official, kids.
Mark,
I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna go ahead and say this was probably us attending a draft. It's gonna be when we got credentialed. I'm gonna say going to Columbus.
Oh, good guess, Johnny.
that was good. I'm going to say that this is when Lara secured the $300 from PW Sports Bar and Grill.
Oh, the gay sports bar.
That's a good guess.
You're both wrong. This is Sean Leahy saying he's going to be attending the October 20th Caps Pens game.
Leahy again.
This is almost as good as I wish I could find the Word document where I kept every one of our emails for the first 3 years that we had the show. It's got to be on an external hard drive somewhere.
All right. Let's see. Hold on. Where's another good one? A lot
It's
of these are
hard
like
to-
fantasy hockey.
It's hard to when I miss something on the chat and they retract their message and I don't know what it said. There's just a bunch of retracted messages now.
Retracted messages. London NHL. London NHL.
Huh. This was when we would get media emails and the NHL was letting people know that they were starting the European games in London.
That's a good guess. See, what I was gonna say is this is a pub email saying that Dale Hunter was getting hired by the Washington Capitals.
That's a good guess too. Johnny's the closest without going over. I don't know what that means in this instance. But it's our buddy Andy talking about going down to London and to attend one of the London games.
Going down to London.
So
No, it doesn't work.
Andy from England as well. Bees goalie situation. Bees goal.
This could be anything.
situation.
Oh wow. Mark.
Bees goalie situation. This is probably an email from Lyle because this is our inside joke. And this is probably an email regarding a trade deadline deal. Who would they? God, I don't know what Tim Thomas. Something involving Tim Thomas and Lyle.
Okay. All right.
So
Johnny?
I was going to take this completely different, and I thought that this might be an email from Tony, from Anthony in England, who was talking about the Bracknell bees.
That's a
and-
that's a
and
good
them
guess.
eating coli.
That's a good guess too. We're somewhere in the between. It's actually our boy Kyle from Boston talking about him giving up on the goaltending situation of the Bruins because they haven't announced their starting goalie for opening night.
That's what I said, Kyle.
Kyle
what
from
did you guys
Boston.
hear?
Wow. I bet you Kyle from Boston's like 30. No.
He's actually working at Merrimack College.
See, now how long ago was that email?
2007.
So it was Tim Thomas. I'm closer.
Okay, sure.
Because I went to England and I knew a team called the Bracknell Bees.
That's true too. All right, I don't know what this email means at all. Bingo, got it.
This is the first time that Scotty won an Oyo bid on eBay.
I'm gonna
Johnny?
say that this is an email from Sean
Hey.
O'Connor. Sean sent us an email. Is it Sean O'Connor or Leahy? See, I don't know what Sean because you said yay before I got the last name out, but I'm still gonna go Sean O'Connor,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say that this was his email to us after the summer of you and Mark cold calling 874 minor league baseball teams.
Close. Like these are all 2007, I think is the borderline on this. So the email subject, bingo, got it. It's Sean O'Connor. That is correct.
Yes.
And he says, tell me what you want to do with the testers.
Sounds about right.
And then Johnny replied, I think we should allow them to create threads since my ID isn't able to do for some reason. Reply to other posts. Bet Sean Bucks. Receive, lose Sean Bucks. I think this is our new message board.
That was the new message board. Yeah, because Sean was
right.
trying to figure out how the message board worked. Well,
Yeah.
the message board. I'm actually surprised. I'm guessing that website went out of business because I stopped getting happy birthday emails from the message board.
It's so sad.
Oh, man.
You should email tech support about that.
Right?
I have to sign in first.
What are we doing here? All right. Personal news.
Oh no.
Personal news.
That's all it says.
That's all that's it. That's the head. I'm giving you the subject. Personal news.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
What a
This,
shit subject.
Wait, did I jump the gun on the last one? John, you should do. John, I think you're up.
I'm going to say that this email is from Mark, and it's talking about how he's going to be pledging and he's going to miss the show for 12 weeks.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mark?
I'm gonna guess this is another Sean O'Connor email, and he's telling us about how he's going to Vegas and might miss one of the next shows.
All right. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, things over here in Anaheim are pretty crazy. Beside the Ducks not performing what we should be, which I hope
there
to
are
turn
no
around soon because-
punctuations. That's Andre. God, I loved his emails.
Andre's the best.
Yeah,
he
you
is
can't forget about Dre.
Oh no, god damn.
Well, he was the only person. He could write 500 character emails that had zero punctuation whatsoever.
And then I just have like emails here that say Mellow Yellow, Squirt, Diet Squirt. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's probably a porn.
Yeah, right. Let me see, what other fun emails do I did this because I was cleaning out my email because sure, why would I need stuff from 2007 still?
You know, that's a weird thought, right? Because now you just archive everything in Gmail. Like at what point do you like reach the limit and you're like, you know what, I have to go through my emails and delete a whole bunch of stuff.
Here's one. A Zamboni or a hot tub? A Zamboni or a hot tub? Mark gets to go first.
This for whatever reason, this feels like a Kim Harder email. I don't know why. but it feels like and I don't know what the subject could possibly be about. I'm gonna guess that it's from Kim Harder.
Okay, Johnny.
I have a feeling that this was one of our draft trips, and we were trying to figure out places that we should rent in, like, I don't know, Vancouver.
Oh, so close.
Ottawa.
Yeah, it was Ottawa.
Really?
It was an email that Johnny put out about London hot tubs having this hot tub that's a Zamboni, but a hot tub.
So
So I sent the email.
We were
you
both pretty close.
Yeah, and then Johnny's asking how far London is from Ottawa to see if we can get these people on.
I like how it literally just says a Zamboni or a hot tub.
Yep.
Right. Well,
I'm not
no.
gonna-
So Kim Harder was in Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
I was a relative.
I
We were in
picked
the
a
same.
Canadian
We were in the
city. I
same
was
time frame.
close. Here's one. Dinner. Dinner
With a question mark?
with a question mark.
All right.
John's up.
I'm gonna say that I sent this email
Mm-hmm.
and I sent it to the group to find out if we wanted to go to Casamia's to pick up shrimp parmesan.
Mark.
I'm gonna say that John sent this email,
Mm-hmm.
but it was only to you
Mm.
to grease the wheels for the infamous.
See, you guys are
Trade.
going too
There
far
was an
back.
email back then.
It was too far back. We were actually in studio when we cooked that up. First off.
Yeah. Obviously, we were talking to each other. You weren't there yet.
Yeah, you were there in the Crofton studio, the palatial.
Yeah, I
Hold
was,
on,
I was
hold
probably
on.
somewhere on Route
Aside.
97 back then.
I'm gonna add a caveat real quick.
Okay.
This I think this email I sent, and this was when Saskia was in town, and we were trying to figure out where we were going to dinner.
I don't know when she was in town. It is Johnny did send it. You both are right on that.
Because I was the only responsible one that would have been like, "Are we eating dinner?"
Right. Johnny actually asked pizza/chicken strips, and then Sean just emails back to Johnny. Jamie wants Chinese spelled with two N's. And then Johnny replies, all says Chinese works for me, and then Mark goes, Chinese sounds good. General Sal for me, and my own beer then. So that's
This was back when we when we had rounds of buying dinner and drinks. That's nice.
Yeah.
We had a system.
We did have a system. We had a good system. So that Saskia was not in town because we didn't go to Outback.
That is true. What other funny?
This
I
might
gotta
be
go-
the best. We might just want to do this bit every week.
We might as well. Oh, here we go. Oh God, here we go. Let's see which one's the best.
And I feel like the best part is not even trying to guess what the email is about, is going through the actual email because it's almost
Mhm.
funny.
We're in it to win it. Or we're in it to win. There's no it at this. There's no second it. We're in it to win.
Mark.
We're in it to win.
We're in it to win.
God, I want to say that this had to be from one of the three of us or four of us back then. Sean, more than likely.
And
And it
hold
was
on. Five of us.
Oh.
Yes.
Laura. This might have been a Laura pep talk email. Are you trying to trick me? I still think it's from Sean, and I think it's trying to win. I think we were trying to be number one in iTunes sports podcasts.
Okay. Good guess.
I'm gonna say that this email was actually from Sean,
Mm-hmm.
but it was directed toward all of us, and it was talking about the basketball tournament in Florida. And he was trying to get us to go down there, but Laura was the only one that went.
Right. This is actually from Jim Ball Silly. From makeit7.ca.
Oh, that's
Dear hockey fans, I'm writing you to thank you again for your support and update on the latest on our quote-unquote full speed ahead to drive to bring a seventh NHL franchise to Canada. Yesterday, Coyotes owner Jerry Moyes filed documents in court confirming his receipt of our offer to purchase the team for $212.5 million. The offer expires on June 30th,
That's
2019.
really low.
And it's conditional upon the team moving to Southern Ontario. We learned that the court has moved up in states to hear arguments in question of the relocation to June 9th, and Judge Baum has said he will rule on the issue shortly after.
Oh,
So,
wow. God, what a great email.
Jimmy B.
You
and I
should
have,
print that
I
out
have
and frame
several
it.
of them. I have several
God,
of these emails.
some of those should be framed. Some of these need to come back up when Lyle's on.
Oh, trust me, there's enough Make It 7 emails.
Actually,
to
we probably do. We have any other news before Lyle comes on?
No, this is the rest of it.
All right. Well, Lyle, if you're listening, come on.
Please come on. And then I have just old Sean Leahy pop jocks emails, like
Perfect.
Real, like all right, for what it is, the hustle of Sean Leahy, even back in 2007, is real. So respect.
I have to see if I can find. I definitely have to see if I can find, because I know that I have a Word document where I saved every email that we got for like the first 3 years of the show. That's where I have the Teddy Roosevelt picture.
I can't find it and I might have archived it accidentally when I was doing this. But you did a breakdown. You guys did a breakdown of the best ofs that we did and put it in an Excel form.
A best of the best ofs.
The best of the best ofs.
And we put it. Was it in a Google Doc or was it before Google?
I think it was before Google Doc because it was it was an Excel.
Hey, look at that!
Look at that! Asking you shall receive. Lara Richardson comes on to join us.
Lyle's gonna play the game Old Email.
Yeah, old email subject lines, and it's like the old Around the Fish Wraps where I say the email subject line and you guess what the email entails.
Okay.
These are from the 2007 timeframe.
This is kind of 2000. This one's from 2008ish. So anyone from 2006 to today can be. So a short time. 45 minutes with Gary Bettman. 45 minutes with Gary Bettman.
Lyle?
We'll start off with Lyle.
Okay. Explain the rules to me again very quickly.
So I give you
subject
the
of the email.
I give you the subject line of an old email that I have in my email.
Right.
And you guess what the subject matter is inside the body of the email.
Okay, 45 minutes with Gary Bettman.
45 minutes with Gary Bettman.
The most boring 45 minutes of my life.
All right.
Wow.
Mark.
This is likely a advertisement from Greg Wyshynski the very first time that he interviewed Gary Bettman. For real, not for fakes.
Not for play.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that answer, Mark.
All right, Johnny.
In all honesty, I believe this was the media email that was sent out for the before the Caps game talk that Gary Bettman was having when people could like sit and listen to him.
Yeah, I'm liking that one even better.
What was that? What was that one, Johnny? What was the first premise of it?
It was an NHL media email that we got that like before the Caps game.
So close, Johnny.
Damn it.
Oh.
This was an article that Johnny P wrote
about
the Gary Bettman recap of the 45 minutes before the season
so
ticket.
good. Oh, that's so good.
Oh wow!
Because I was there.
Yeah, you were. We were all there.
I did actually go to that.
I'm going to give you some context for this one. I actually am going through my Face Off Hockey Shell emails as well.
Hey, stop cheating.
I'm gonna give you open bracket forward sponsorship opportunity close bracket from 2006. Little context. What do we think?
Stayattheairport.com.
Anyone else?
I mean, it was about that same time. The only other thing I can think of is CCM hockey.
Ooh, that's a good one too. That's a good one too, though.
Lyle? I realized that we weren't.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take couch on this one.
Okay. So this is an email between Scotty and a human named Rudy Klanknick.
Wow, that doesn't sound real.
No, butchering that.
He's the director of sales at Beckett Media.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, we never got that one.
No.
Yep, running ads for Beckett.
Yeah, there we go. That's when we thought sports cards were still a thing. Somehow one of us still thinks it's a deal.
Well, so technically they were still a thing at that time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I have a great one.
God. I'd love to see some of the emails. Lyle, if you have like old Gmail, I would like some of the emails that you get, like from like 2008. And
I deleted all that stuff years ago, dude.
Well,
I don't
missed out
keep
on
old
comedy gold.
Oh, well, I'm kind of
So-
regretting it now. Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Forward. Now this is racist.
Wow.
Forward. Now this is racist.
Oh.
I'm not going first.
Oh,
Johnny?
neither am I. No.
I'm gonna say that this is when we bought the new computer.
Ah!
That's smart. That's
Lyle.
good.
Lyle,
Oh.
you get to go second.
All I keep thinking is that it has something to do with Sean. That Sean might have said. Sean O might have said because that. All I keep thinking as soon as you brought that up, I kept hearing him in my head saying, "Yeah, of course, not to have anything against cancer."
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. See,
So,
guys, the key here.
and Sean's not racist, but it's just I don't know why. It would just be like some kind of like something that would have double meaning.
He has
in
nothing
the
against
email.
cancer or racism.
The key here is it's a forward. It's a forward.
It's a
email.
forward.
It's a forward.
So I'm thinking
It's good.
that this must have come from like a Leahy or a listener, and it's more than likely something. It's the picture of the empty goalie mask at the Ottawa restaurant that we ate at. That we were like, come on, Ray Emery, really?
It was Emery stuff.
Wow.
Hung up in the rafters. That's a good guess. It's actually from Johnny.
Oh.
And it's the Delaware Department of Transportation Diversity Spotlight. Comments you never want to make to a coworker. Workplace faux pas. So
There's a part of time where I have no idea where I got these emails.
this is from 2009.
Like,
And
where
it
did I
talks
even
about
get that?
things you shouldn't say to different races.
So that's why the subject is now this is
Yeah.
racist.
Like when you say, now this is from the Department of Transportation. This isn't me. This isn't me. Someone said African American coworkers. Jesus Christ.
Just
I still have John. I still have.
I'm not
emails.
prejudiced against black people. My neighbors are black.
Yeah, that's something you can't say to people.
For an Asian coworker, you must be the new IT person.
That's actually kind of funny.
For an older coworker, Walmart's hiring.
No, that
wait.
just gives you a punch in the mouth. Right
Yeah, are you
there.
sure these aren't just punchlines from
because
Yeah.
comedians? This sounds like a Dan
You might have to
Latosh bit.
forward this back out to us.
Yeah.
You don't look disabled. Why do you have a handicap sticker?
Oh, jeez.
Can you help me with my landscaping? Now that's just wrong.
That's messed up.
Yeah,
That's just
Why would you ask Sven that? That's ridiculous.
I don't know. Birdie. And then basically it's all from, hey, can you recommend a good ethnic diversity here restaurant? That's essentially like I got that from Asian, I got that from Mexican. One of them just says, should we order fried chicken and watermelon for you? Like that's just
Oh my gosh.
come on,
Is
Delaware.
This, is this the email version of the Italian and Polak joke?
Essentially.
Sure sounds like it.
Oh. So this is from the Delaware Department of Transportation.
Wow.
That's
I bet you that
fantastic.
there's a ton of emails like that people
Oh,
wish they
I
hadn't
bet.
sent out in
I
2009.
Oh my God in heaven, this is fantastic. Like this is like this
I don't
whole
even know how I got that email though.
I don't know either, man.
Well, see, John, I have a lot of emails from you that have a Face Off Hockey Show label on them that are from your tech systems email address. Like you
Oh,
sent those
Jesus.
things from work.
Yeah, probably. People sent me stuff at work.
And John's like, oh no, let's find a good one for my, because I put a lot of these in trash, but I'm just like, maybe we can figure this out. We did that one, Zamboni or hot tub. That should be just a game.
Yeah,
it's just Zamboni and hot tub. What is this one? Oh, Johnny using the trade tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Just for Matt Death. Just for Matt Death.
Oh. See, I don't think Lyle's ever met Matt.
Lyle's not a Matt Death, so this is more of a baton.
So he might have to pass on this one.
Yeah, I got to pass on this one, guys.
Just for Matt Death. I will give you a timeline. February 2008.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna. If you would have asked me, I would have said it was probably 2008. I'm guessing that this is a some sort of wildlife, maybe a jungle cat related post after the Columbus trip. Maybe a cougar.
Okay. All right, Johnny.
I'm going to say that this email came from me, and it was additional pictures that people of Matt Death that we didn't post anywhere.
Mark gets the win for that one. And from his earlier comment as well, it is a Kim Harder email from the great website wikiafterdark.com. Pick up a MILF. So
wow. Can you send me that one? No, I'm just kidding.
Sadly, it doesn't work anymore. I tried.
Must have been GeoCities.
Right? What is this one? Trying to find another good one before we get going. But this is great. It's a lot of question, comments, concerns. I got one that says "Is finger ling ling good?" I don't know what that means.
Ling ling, the Chinese
like
panda.
The panda, yeah.
That's not racist. Panda was from China.
It's true.
Was that us going to Panda Express for dinner?
No, I think it was actually for something from Laura's baby shower or some shit.
Or some shit.
Or some shit. I don't know. A lot of these are Laura just saying I'm not going to be at the show this week.
No shit. Are those from like this year?
You know what would be great? You know what would be really great is if you took one of those emails and it'd be like 10 years ago, and then I had like a text message and be like, now.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, here we go. 5 stages of being a Caps fan.
Oh,
5
this was from
stages.
2008?
Yeah, we're looking 2008.
Wow.
Stage 1, alcoholism.
Well, see, 2008 was that the ball explosion? Was that the Patrick Thorson ball explosion?
That was the first.
I think it was. Yeah.
Made the playoffs in winning the last game of the season against Florida Panthers.
Yep.
And that would be it, Mark. You would be correct. That is the ball explosion game, the series.
Yeah. But if it's the same thing that I remember, and this might have been created after that, it's the cycle of Caps are in the playoff hunt. Caps make a trade for a depth defenseman. Caps fans are saying this is going to change everything. Caps lose to the Penguins in the second round, and then Caps, it's the offseason. I think that was the 5 steps of like being a Caps fan.
Johnny?
I'm going to say that this came from Laura.
Okay.
And, oh, God. This also sounds like something that Sean Leahy would send us.
This is true, too.
It'd be a lot more funnier if Sean wrote it, though. Oh, man. I mean, Mark's pretty good with that one. I think that was the year that was actually real 5 steps of like Caps make the playoffs, Caps lose in the first round, type of thing. I think that was like a Laura email where she actually was like, hey, this is the first time I've watched the Capitals.
Lyle, you have any addition to this?
All right. It's 5 stages of being a Capitals fan, yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's the subject line.
That's the subject line. Okay.
Right.
The 5 stages of being a Capitals fan. Okay, first you have to live in Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah,
that Virginia, fuck yourself.
And you too, DC.
Let's see. You believe that the league is conspiring against you by favoring the Penguins all the time.
This is actually more fun than the email probably is.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is.
Then
We really
there's
should-
then
we really
there's
should
the
bring back
then
those
there's the we won the President's Trophy, which means we're certain to be eliminated in the first round.
This was 2008, Lyle.
Oh, okay.
This is pre-President's Trophies.
Okay, so all
But
right.
it is after they won the Southeast Division back-to-back.
Okay, so you won. Yeah, well, no, well, I can't really use that now because I mean that wasn't really a thing. Stage 3. When are they going to get a goalie as good as Ole Kolzig again? Okay. 4. Alex Semin is a better player than Ovechkin. And
This was also pre-Corsi.
yeah, it was. This was. And the 5th stage, I don't know. I'm kind of tapped out at this point. I didn't go through all the grief with you guys back then. Golf is good. Yeah, golf.
All right, so this is from Andrew in Virginia, who's a Habs fan, who basically just said, just did the Kubler-Ross model and did the different things that people say for the denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Denial, no way, this is Washington's years, nothing can stop him. Anger, damn it, for the love of God, someone break Briere's leg. Bargaining, are you there? God, it's me, Joe, Caps fan. Listen, if we get through Philly, I promise I'll attend church more and go to my kids' soccer games, please. Depression, why? Excessive crying. Acceptance, screw this, I'm rooting for Montreal next season. And then Johnny put in, you forgot one.
Only number 4 makes sense.
Right. And then Johnny put in there, you forgot drunkenness. Are you kidding me? I can't take this anymore. I need a beer or 6.
Yeah.
Or
The
6.
excessive crying is the only one of her list that actually works.
Andrew's.
You forgot step.
whatever.
You also forgot step 6. What the fuck? That was goalie interference. Why aren't you calling that? When
That
Mike
was that
Knuble
year.
cross-checked one of our defensemen into our goaltender.
I was at that game.
Yeah, you guys were, all of you.
Well, actually, Laura and I were the only. Well, Mark was there too.
I
'cause
was.
he had
Yeah, me and Brandon Wise were there too.
But
That was the
wouldn't-
year.
but-
That was the year we bought season tickets so we could get playoff tickets.
But wouldn't also, not Pittsburgh again, would that not also work?
Yes,
But in 2008,
yet.
that would have.
Yes.
No, that would have.
it would have worked.
No, not yet,
Pittsburgh didn't
because
used to
that
be
was
four.
the first. That was the first time that the Capitals made the playoffs in like 14 years.
Nope, that's not
No,
true.
that's not
They
true.
were
I
in the
think-
Stanley Cup Finals in 1998.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
they're
and
in the
they-
playoffs in
no,
2000
and they
in the
won.
Yager
And
era.
they won the division in 2001 because we
That's
went
true,
to the
it's
game in
behind me.
2002
Exactly.
where they
Yeah.
raised the banner.
Johnny, look at
So
your
they-
banner behind you.
Okay, so then they hadn't made the playoffs in 6 years.
Yeah, it was no, because they made it there in the Yager era.
Yeah.
So yeah, 6 years ish. Yeah, 6 years.
Yeah.
sounds
That
right.
long? Hang on. Okay, hang on. Hang
Yeah,
on.
no, because they didn't make it in 04. There was no season in 05. They didn't make it in 06 or 07, and they made it in 08. So yeah, it's five years.
And they weren't expecting to make it in 08.
No, I kind of just fell into
Okay.
their lap.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, okay. Yeah, because 01, yeah, lost conference finals. Yeah. 02 didn't
Sorry, I was thinking
qualify.
of the Warriors.
03 lost the conference quarterfinals. Then yeah, from 03, 04 didn't qualify. There was no season. Then 05, 06, and 06, 07
Yeah.
So the last time they lost to the Penguins was what, 2000, 2001?
was 2001, and then you lost to the Penguins in 2000.
Mhm.
And then you lost to the Penguins in 96.
Now we get it,
and
Lyle.
in
We lost to the Penguins.
95,
Jesus fucking Christ.
If I remember correctly, though,
And in
that
92.
year, the
and in
2008
91.
season- the
So
2008 season was. I'm going to mute Lyle.
No.
The 2008 season, though, everybody was just like, hell yeah, the Caps made the playoffs again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I still think that, oh God, no, not Pittsburgh again. works in the context because
that
of
does-
all those
that
times
works
I
for,
just
like, 3
rattled
more
off
years.
I agree.
in a 16-year stretch.
They
You
lost to the
they-
Flyers.
They,
though.
they lost to them 5 times.
But they lost to the Flyers.
I
Not to the
agree.
Flyers, to the Penguins.
No, but they
well,
lost to the
in
Flyers in this
2008.
playoff.
Oh
But
yeah,
the,
yeah.
the
okay.
counterpoint to that is,
Okay, to your
that
point,
every
okay.
single Caps fan, the first time that they played the Penguins, which was, I believe, the following year, in 2009.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
That
when
was the
that's
the
when
hat
that would
trick.
be
That was
more
the
apropos.
series with the dueling hat tricks.
Yes.
But every single Caps fan was like, "This is the Ovechkin era. All of that past stuff doesn't matter
Yeah, this is
anymore because
different.
now we have Ovechkin."
Yeah.
And it took 10
And
years.
9 years later.
So what you're saying is it would have been more apropos going into this past year's playoffs, considering everything that had run. since then.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
let's get to one last one before we get into those things, and maybe we can
Okay.
get back to this later. And if we like it, we can keep going. I don't give a shit. Blue tongues. Blue tongues.
Hmm.
Blue tongues. Lyle, we'll start with you.
Blue tongues?
Blue tongues.
I got nothing.
I
Sorry.
think I remember this.
I can't. No. That's way before me. Sorry.
This is actually 2008. Blue tongues.
I think that this was an email from Wendy Hansen about the Australian Hockey League team that they followed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mark?
I 100%. I was gonna say that this is definitely Australian hockey. I don't know exactly who it's from. John may be more accurate than me on that one, but it's definitely an Australian Hockey League update email.
Johnny, on the head with that one.
Yeah.
It was Wendy from Australia. The subject, however, or the body of the thing says, "Can you guys get back to Lizard Insider?"
The Lizard Insider. I remember that site.
Yeah, the Lizard Insider.
That's another site that doesn't exist anymore.
Nope.
Probably because of the same reason.
It might have
GeoCities.
gotten, it might forward to Pornhub. We should probably check.
Yeah. You might want to.
The Lizard Insider. We had some good jokes about that one.
We did. Oh, that was a good time.
It was like oldversions.com.
It was.
I went to oldversions.com
How'd that go for you?
back when AIM was getting shut down a couple of years ago. You remember that?
Hmm.
They publicized when the last day of AIM was going to be. So I went to Old Versions and tried to download AIM again so I could hop back on one more time to see if anybody was online. And then it didn't work.
Does oldversions.com exist or does it now on another website?
No, it doesn't exist.
Oh. Jerks.
Like why would you need any old versions of anything? You don't want old versions anymore.
I still use
No.
Picasa. It's been
Yeah.
extinct for 5 years, I think.
Yeah. Oldversions.com is obsolete.
They may have
That's a
died.
Wait, hold on. Go to Web Archive so we can get an old version of old versions.
Yo dog.
Yeah.
I heard you like old versions.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, there's so many. There's too many. There's too many gimmicks. All right. Do we want to try one more? We want to talk about things. What do we want to do?
It's our show. We can do whatever.
Lyle,
the hell
what
we
do
want.
you feel like doing, Lyle?
Your show, guys.
All right.
Remember,
You're
I'm
part of the
guest.
show, Lyle.
Yeah,
I know, but
you're
I'm
part of
I'm-
the show.
I'm-
Lyle.
I'm-
At some point, when we
yes,
pay people,
yes,
out,
yes,
you're gonna get money.
Lyle.
Yes,
Lyle.
sorry.
Once we actually pay people, you'll get money.
Right, exactly. Once we start paying people, it'll be good.
I do this for love. I don't do this for money.
I don't do this for money either. For a shitload of money is what I do it for.
No, whatever you want to do. I understand.
We get
I'm-
money for nothing, and the chicks are free.
That's true. Even though if we think it's Huey Lewis. We had a Huey Lewis thing too. That was an interesting.
Yeah, but that was Dire Straits.
That was, yeah. But then we got confused with "I Want a New Drug" sounded kind of like Dire Straits a little bit in terms of just the vocal range. It wasn't like the Huey Lewis
Scotty
in your
was
face.
confused because we went from Billy Joel to Huey Lewis, and I was like, reminds me, Billy Joel is playing at Cadman Yards this summer. He's like, how did you go from one to
Wait.
the other? I was
Boy,
like,
that was a leap. Well,
Right? And China's like they were both in the 80s. They're both humans. Oh, okay.
They're both white guys.
Okay, right. Well, hey, listen. Don't make me bring up this racist thing again. Is there any good ones? No, not really. Not really many good ones in the deleted. Let's see if I can get the old email version back. Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Court update.
Court update.
Court update.
Oh, please tell me that this is what I think it is.
Lyle, you can go first.
Yeah.
Court update. What's
Court
the year?
update.
What's the year of this one?
2009.
Phew.
Oh,
Wheelhouse.
These two know what it is right off the bat. So I see
I don't know what it
bulk
is.
of my time.
I'm
Johnny
just really
and Mark.
hoping I know what it is.
I cede the bulk of my time to Johnny and Mark on this one. Is
Mark,
that
you
just
wanna go
by
first?
your
Pretty sure
reactions? I'm
I'm pretty sure
not even
that
gonna
John and I could answer simultaneously on this one. This is definitely an email between the three of us trying to plan the fake skit that we're doing about Redford T. Bomb and the sale of the Arizona Coyotes.
Okay, Johnny.
See, and that's the irony of it was that I thought this was actually a press release that was talking about the Arizona Coyotes and the sale to Jim Balsillie.
This was a makeit7.ca press release.
Yes. Yes.
Dear fans of Make It 7, as we write this email, a court in Phoenix is listening to arguments around the future of the Coyotes hockey team, and we want to keep you up to date with the latest developments. We already have heard there will not be a session today from Judge Bomb, but there will be. You can follow all the latest developments from key media figures who are covering. Sportsnet.ca has live blogs. The Star's Kevin McGran is twittering live. The Globe and Mail has stuff and mentions Greg. There's a lot of good Make It 7 emails that I have.
Wow,
Lyle.
Wowzers.
Here's one. Hold on, what is this? So confused by this. Oh, okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. I got to bring it together. But studio thoughts. What does that even mean? Where's it at? You sons of bitches. Here we go. A message from Jim Balsillie. One step closer.
One step closer to having his dreams dashed.
Do we want to do this in a voice, or do we want to do this? How do you guys want to play this? It's a long one too, so
long-winded email.
A little long-winded Jim Balsillie email.
Do it in your best Jim Balsillie.
I don't know Jim Balsillie.
Know what he sounds
yeah,
like
I don't know.
anymore.
He's so
okay,
gone.
well, this is the guy who. Picture a guy who's trying to do an end run around the league to basically move at one of their teams to Hamilton.
Okay,
Lyle,
do
I
a
read
caricature of
I read
Jim Balsillie.
I read the Delaware Department of Transportation racist email. I can't do that. In good conscience, cannot do that. Let me
hang on. Let me see if I can find an audio of Jim Balsillie.
What
I don't
happened?
think- well, he would be the one who sues us.
All right, you know what? Here's the thing. I have no drink left. Fuck. Okay. So here's the thing. What was this whole?
That was gold.
That was gold. Here's the thing.
I
got nothing left.
Got nothing left. What is this? What was this segment? In what did we kind of feign back to? What was this a highlight of?
This was a highlight of Around the Fish Wraps.
Who was the host of the Around the Fish Wrap segment?
Around the Fish Wraps was brought to you by was that Jimmy Chunky Brother?
Rasta Ricky. Yeah.
Thank you,
Huh.
Mark. Thank you for
That
knowing the
was
history of the
racist.
show.
I'm
Noob.
sorry. Rasta
I want
Ricky.
to thank you, man, for getting behind the Make It 7 campaign and personally providing you with an update. Yesterday, Judge Redfield Baum asked all sides in a Phoenix bankruptcy court to provide him with the information of possible relocation for the NHL. My charge to the Coyotes, man.
You just kind of turned into groundskeeper Willie there for a second.
Well, they do say the Jamaicans
Russian too.
They do say Jamaican are the Russian Irish. The Russian Scottish of the islands.
I vaguely heard Alex Semin of Alex Semin Motors creeping in there too.
You want 17th? I give you 17. It's from Atlanta, not from Phoenix. I don't know.
That's even better.
However, it works out the issue of the relocation fee while the new development moves us one step closer to bringing the Coyotes to Hamilton. Fighting for Canadian hockey from Russia because I know you've been out there fighting for my bid. I put Hulk Hogan in a camel clutch. Make him humble. A Gene Amin.
God, around the world in 80 days with Scotty Waz.
Exactly, because he doesn't know how to fucking do accents. Our movement continues to build across the country. We even got our own song. Oh, please tell me this song is on YouTube. Oh, please. I want this Make It 7 song to be still. Oh, no. I have to find this Make It 7 song. Because if it's not on there,
it doesn't matter. Our show is getting monetized anyway. We'll just pull down the audio quick.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll pull it down immediately. Make It 7. Make 7 Up Yours. That's not a great thing. 7 years. Little Uzi Vert. I don't think you. Oh, I found it.
That didn't take long at all.
By the GMOs. What a great name for a band. Oh my God. Please tell me this is actually. Hold on.
Hold up.
Yes. Oh my. Hold on. I'm confused. I don't know if this is a parody song or not. Who writes a fucking parody song about a goddamn situation? Oh my God in heaven.
The situation?
Yeah, the situation. Johnny, take that out. I don't know if this is the official song. I can't say it's the official song. So Make It 7 still has their YouTube page up though from 9 years ago. Yeah, it is the song.
This is definitely the song.
Holy shit.
This is definitely the song. I remember this song.
Play it. Fuck it.
There's 14,523 views.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Who's gonna claim it?
The GMOs. Jesus Christ. Play this, Johnny, and then we'll get to Lyle's segment half an hour after the fact.
Don't matter. Don't
That's
matter.
fine. That's great. There's nothing
That's all
going
right.
on. Fucking
No,
Andrew Cagliano got traded. That's the fucking lead we're going with.
Yeah, you know,
There we go.
NHL's not NHL and NHLPA aren't having a World Cup.
No, that means there's either an Olympics or there's not going to be a season
or,
after
I
that.
mean, yeah. what's
Oh my God, they used to.
What?
Okay, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I love this.
What are we doing?
A little bit further.
What are we doing?
Where's the screen share here?
Oh,
Come
God.
on. How do I screen share? There we go. Screen share.
A little bit softer now. A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now.
I wanted to play a song. He's producing.
How do I do
Goddamn
this?
madman he is.
Oh God.
There he is. Oh, there's me.
Okay. Can you see that, or am I just
Oh,
doing?
yeah.
A
we
little
can
kid,
see it.
a little kid flipping the bird.
Yeah, but he's got the new the
He's got
shirt.
The Islanders. Yeah.
He's got the Islanders logo on this jersey, which was not
He
that.
used to be a Manchester United fan.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
says NY on it. Right
Bill
there.
Burr. Bill Burr is hilarious though.
Right there. Okay. Stop.
Ah!
Whoa!
We're
Sorry.
wrapped in the vortex. All right. Is there a way we can play this song?
That had a Bohemian Rhapsody kind of feel.
Oh,
to
it says sorry, Phoenix.
Johnny's just listening to the song. He's not even
Yeah.
playing it for us.
The Hamilton Hosers.
All right, fine.
How am I not playing it for you guys?
We can't hear it.
Can't hear.
Oh.
It's not coming through.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I sent it through the chat. Or maybe I'll send it to your email.
Yeah, you
can
have
play
to
through
send
your-
it so that I can play it through my
Oh
phone.
man. Oh jeez.
That was
Oh,
even better
crap.
then because I loved it.
Johnny's just grooving to his shit.
That
We're
was
just
good
like, what
stuff.
the fuck are you doing?
I was just I didn't realize you guys couldn't hear sounds from my computer. Send it through Voxer.
Oh, all right. Jesus Christ.
No, Jesus Christ is not part of the show.
It's in your email.
All
I
right.
sent it to your email.
All right.
Lyle,
Good
What you
old
got
hockey
for us?
game.
we'll interrupt you.
What
with
about
some
Wayne?
music.
What about Wayne Simmons, Lyle? Wayne Simmons' name seems to come up a couple times this week. Phoenix. Jesus, I got Phoenix on the mind. I don't even call it that anymore.
Phoenix
Philadelphia.
on
What,
my mind.
is Philadelphia in full fire sale mode at this point?
Well, I would say, yeah, it's a start. You seen, with they always going on waivers and nobody claiming them, and Jordan Wheel getting traded. Yeah, it's a start. I think that Wayne Simmons is going to hit the block here before long. I think they're
like
going to
Danny.
trade him. I think they're going to trade him out. and there'll be a lot of interest in him because there's going to be a lot of playoff contenders that will like his physical two-way style. And we'll want to have him in the roster, though. I don't think, though, like a bunch of teams get mentioned, but Winnipeg was mentioned as one of them, but I don't see that happening because they need either a left side defenseman or another good second line center. I think they're going to go shopping for another Paul Stastny like they did last year.
It's almost too bad they couldn't keep Paul Stastny.
Yeah, really. They couldn't afford to. They got all this money that they got to have tied up on re-signing guys like Patrick Laine and all that. But anyway, and I know a lot of Leafs fans would like to see him in a Leafs jersey, but quite frankly, he's not going to play the right side of their defense, and that's where their biggest weakness is. If you've watched any of the Leafs, like I have, boy howdy, right side defense, that's just like, here's the door wide open, kids. Come on in and score. Go right ahead.
Yeah, boy, Jake Gardner didn't have a good game the other night.
Oh man,
boy, that was a show.
Oof. Jake Gardner is a terrific offensive defenseman, but he's always had adventures in his own zone. He needs to be paired with, say it with me, a good right side defenseman. Yeah.
I was going to say Dion Phaneuf.
So yeah,
Dion Phaneuf.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
So Wayne Simmons on the Braden Shen's name popping up too. Braden,
Yeah.
not by the way, I think Braden Shen better than Luke Shen. Not just going out on a limb here.
Oh, at this stage, oh yeah. But I'm not sure that that's quite as certain as it was about a week and a half ago. Because don't look now, kids. I told you, don't look.
Or not.
The Blues are only 4 points. Blues are only 4 points out of a playoff spot.
The who?
No, not the Who.
No.
People try to put them down, talking about their generation. But no, St. Louis Blues are only 4 points out of a playoff spot, kids. And they can thank, your stumbling Colorado Avalanche, your bumbling Edmonton Oilers, and your free-falling Anaheim Ducks for that. But, yeah, they are...
the Ducks got shot.
They are... Oh, man. Yeah, they are tumbling like in that duck hunt. The dog pops up. from Nintendo, yeah. That's the only dog that ever deserved to get shot. Was that one that laughed at you?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I said it. He was up
in violence.
He was
a jerk.
He was. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. But yeah. Listen, we've heard a lot of names of different Blues pop up here. As, possible trade candidates, but I would think right now these. Someone like Braden Shen, a couple of weeks ago, I would have thought for sure, he's going to go. Out of all the players that were mentioned, you heard Tarasenko's names thrown out there, Alex Pietrangelo, Colton Parayko. I never put much stock into any of those guys going anywhere, but Braden Shen was a guy that I thought, I could see him hit the trade block. Not so sure now. If they keep climbing in the standings, I think maybe we see the Blues start to move from sell. Maybe start to look into buy mode. They're not there yet, but I don't think they're quite as ready to move Braden Shen as they may have been maybe a couple weeks ago.
Is that the worst spot to be in, though?
Yeah, it is. It is. But the good thing about all that, though, Johnny, is given another 2 weeks, and I think you can definitively know where you're going to be at, what your needs are going to be by that point. When we get to the end of the month, the calendar flips into February. GMs by that point, then you know what you're going to be. If you're going to be a buyer or seller, very few will hit couch.
There you go.
Very few will take couch.
Yeah. Speaking of the Anaheim Ducks, what's it going to take for Randy Carlyle to get fired? Because this is goddamn. This is egregious.
The end of the season.
The vote of confidence was fucking hilarious to me.
Oh, I know. Well, but Bob Murray does not like changing horses in midstream, and he also doesn't like firing coaches in the middle of the season.
Right.
I don't know why I threw that out there as some weird ass cowboy analogy, but there you are.
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say mid stride, like shoot him.
Yeah, you also shouldn't while you're trying to ford the river change horses.
No, you definitely shouldn't. You one of you will get wet, and guaranteed it will be you.
Hello.
It's all the girls, ladies. Shit, girls. Huh. Putting that anyway.
Ford the river.
But you can listen. You can fire Randy Carlyle and bring in somebody who will preach more of a speed game, but you also got to have the players who are going to be able to play that system. And right now, they don't have the players to play that system. Their goaltending's fantastic. If not for John Gibson, those guys would be, mired at the bottom of the standings with the LA Kings right now.
The Oilers.
No, the Oilers are still in contention here. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, yeah. But things are on the dicey thing for them too, because they're looking for forwards. We can talk about that in a minute too, if you want. But just to finish up with my thought with the Ducks here, though, like I said, their goaltending is terrific. Their defense, I mean, their top four defense is solid as anybody's. But it's up front. They're lacking the kind of speed that you need in today's NHL. I mean, Ryan Getzlaf is still their leading scorer, and no knock on Ryan Getzlaf, but let's face it, he's now from a different era. He's now from a game where the game was a little slower and played a lot more physical style.
And he had a lot younger legs.
Exactly, because he's 34 now. Yeah. Corey Perry, before he had the knee surgery in preseason, I mean, his play was declining anyway in the last 2 seasons. You look at their forward lines, Rickard Rakell is the only guy I would say who's in his prime right now. I would even suggest that he is their best forward. It's just he missed a bit of time due to injury, but I would put him as probably at least their best hope going forward. He's still going to be trending up, while Getzlaf and Perry are going to be trending down. But after that, you don't have very much. I mean, they brought in Daniel Sprong, and that was at least a decent move. It was a good start. I mean, he certainly appears to be a little bit more rejuvenated than was in Pittsburgh, but yeah, they're still a team that's built for a slower, more physical style of hockey. And if you want to get younger and faster before you can bring in a coach who can preach that kind of system. So they're still not out of, and there's the whole irony of the thing too. They are not out of playoff contention. They're only 1 point out. So they're still in this thing. If they can reverse this horrible skid they're on, they can get right back into the thick of this. But man, they can't afford to lose many more games the way they are, or they're going to end up tumbling. And already it looks like maybe that Bob Murray's in sell mode. I think at this point he already shipped out Pontus Ahlberg, who was, correct me if I'm wrong, he was either second or third in goals with them. He's got like 13 goals this season.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Sent him to the Minnesota Wild, who I'm sure are grateful right now for that.
Interesting. Your second or third leading scorer on the team has
goal
13
scorer.
goals.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. But I mean, at least he had speed. He's one of the few guys that had speed. But just I think the problem is big.
And Andrew Cogliano also getting
Andrew Cogliano. Well, that move you could see because the older player, you bring in a younger guy in Devon Shore who probably could benefit from a change of scenery. Things weren't working out for him there in Dallas. So okay, he's 24. You had Sprong that you brought in, who's 21. So these guys still have some upside here. He said he wanted to get younger and get faster, so I think he's trying to start at that. But whether or not those are going to be moves that are going to help improve their playoff status, or if this is a sign that the fire sale's on, going to take another couple of weeks, I think, to shake that out too.
And what about the Oilers, Lyle? Obviously, they're, like you said, in contention. They're, I think, just 2 points back of the last wild card spot in the Western Conference. What say you of what they can do? Because everyone needs a forward, everyone needs a defenseman. I think goaltending could be one of their biggest problems as well, too.
Uh-oh.
Did Lyle freeze?
I don't know. Mark looks like he's frozen, too. I think it's just you and me.
I'm good.
Yeah, he's hanging. Lyle's kind of dumped off the face of the earth.
Lyle's frozen. That means it's time for the good old hockey game.
I don't know if it was a good old hockey game.
It's hockey night, Ontario, we need to bring it home. Everybody loves the Leafs and they should fill the dome. But Ontario, we have the fans to surely make it free. So make it 7 Canada, we'll stand on guard for thee. So come on, let's make it 7 teams, the writing's on the wall. All your fans in Canada, stand up and heed the call. Hockey is our nation's game, apologies y'all. The Gretzky's team is coming home. We'll see you here next fall.
The Hamilton Hosers
didn't age well.
So talking Phoenix about losing lots of dough. But we will sell out every game, regardless of the snow. And someday soon we'll see a playoff game we've never known. QEW Express, the cup is coming home.
Oh,
Such high hopes. Such high hopes. All right, Lyle finally dropped off, so we'll get him back on.
Hockey is our nation's game. Apologies, y'all. The Gretzky's team is coming home. We'll see you here next fall. Yeah.
I want to get these guys on the phone saying, "Hey, what happened to that whole thing?"
No. Just say, hey, what happened? That's all.
What happened?
oh, they have a picture of Wisconsin Badgers.
Sure.
You have to watch this just for the pictures.
I know it's a
Like the
fun
song's
slideshow.
terrible, but the pictures.
Southern U.S. hockey has been a different game, but hockey
Oh,
can't survive
Emilio Estevez.
personality and
No.
fame. It takes some stick upon the ice. It's all about the play. Let's bring it home to Canada. The world will know our name. Come on, let's make
That's
it
ironic. They have a
17
picture of the Carolina Hurricanes scoring a goal against the Oilers.
Hockey is our nation's game. Apologies, y'all.
Okay, we get it. We get
All
it.
right, I get it. Enough.
Oh,
They didn't come home. That's the problem.
the internet just died
Where? In Lyle?
at Lyle's house.
Oh shit.
He said he's rebooting the router. We're just
Okay.
gonna keep playing this over and over again.
That's fine.
Oh,
And then after,
there's a picture of Gretzky's dad.
sure.
Ew. Next. What a shit song.
That was a god terrible.
Want to know what else the GMOs have done?
That's why they didn't get the team. It was the song.
Well, isn't what is GMO? Isn't that the stuff that you don't have in Chinese food?
No, that's what is
Growth something or other.
that? MSG is what you're thinking of, Johnny.
Oh, that's MS. Yeah.
MSG, no MSG.
No MSG.
AJ, do you want me to send you the link to it?
GMOs.
So the recap: the song is awful and the video is a shitpost.
Yeah, essentially.
True.
A video is a compilation. It's not the actual. I don't know if it's actually the actual song. I don't know what I'm talking about. Genetically modified organisms, by the way, is GMO.
Oh, he wants it. Who's he gonna put it in the chat? I mean, what's the worst thing that happens at this
Yeah.
point?
That actually blows up, and we get copyright claim. Who cares?
Yeah, they're gonna monetize this show.
Yeah, right. They're gonna take all our ad revenue of this show.
Oh,
All 10 cents. Take that. I was gonna ask Lyle about the good old hockey game. It is the best game you can name. No, I'd talk about the Oilers because apparently he's got something on Oilers, but we got I got the fuck you or frustrated as foo. That's
Faff.
The faff.
Yeah.
Faff.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So I was talking earlier to Scotty. I think this was before the show, but we're heading to Burley Oak this weekend, and they have a beer that tastes like waffles and syrup.
Mm.
I think it's like a 10% stout.
Mm. I don't know. Not a syrup. Not a breakfast beer person.
Really?
Yeah.
What if you had breakfast beer with Eggos? What
See,
if
I'm
you
not
had a beer that tasted like
I'm not,
waffles?
I'm
with
not
Eggos?
a waffle guy. I think waffles are the biggest farce since cake.
What?
And not the band, the actual food product.
Really?
Not there's
So
too
you're
much
more-
air. Of course, there's too much air in a fucking waffle.
It's true.
There's too much
it
empty
There's a
space.
bunch of holes, but the holes are supposed to hold the syrup.
I don't like syrup. Straight butter, baby.
All right. Well, I guess we found your reason.
Yeah. I need a nice little slide for my butter. What are pancakes for?
So by the
Pancakes
way,
are good, though.
since we're in the era of Twitter and talking trash, and with Lana
What?
not being here, let's I'm gonna transition into not
Woman?
Carolina, Columbus, tweeting out their player celebration mimicking Kuznetsov's bird celebration. Are we in the era now that the Cap, like I'm a Caps fan, and that doesn't bother me at all. The fact that they have now that Columbus is now tied for the Metro lead, and they're taunting us on Twitter. Is this how Penguins fans feel on like a normal basis? Like when the Caps have a minor victory and gloat about it, are they like, are they like, yeah, okay, whatever? So, because I'm at like the point where I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever to Columbus. So, is this how most fans feel?
Did you see the retort though? Let me see if I can pick it up here. There we go. So the Columbus Blue Jackets players did Kuznetsov's bird celebration after Panarin scored the winner. Kuznetsov asked about it. He said, in quotes, "That's fine. It's nice to get some people that think about me. Same as like in April last year, you know?"
Yeah, I saw that. That was fantastic quote on his part. But
Yeah.
I think that's how people kind of feel. It's just like, man, okay, you wanna.
Well, is it a forced rivalry?
It is. It's a every
it's not a
rivalry is a
real
forced
rivalry.
rivalry. No,
Have
every
we ever
rivalry.
played Columbus on a Wednesday night? I don't think so.
Every rivalry for Columbus is forced. Lyle Richardson is back with us. Hi,
Yeah,
Lyle.
sorry about that, gang. Router died on me there for some reason. I don't know what happened.
You
So-
resuscitated it though.
Yeah.
Router hardly know her.
Oh,
You gotta stop going to those.
that's also a Kim Harder
You
email.
gotta stop going to oldversions.com.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Oh,
real,
boy, that
real,
was embarrassing.
real quick before we get to all the other fun stuff. We mentioned the Edmonton Oilers before you dropped off. What can we expect out of them? Of course,
yeah.
2 points out of the second wild card spot in the Western Conference.
Yeah, supposedly, according to TSN's Ryan Rashad, they are making a quote full court press. Looking for a scoring forward.
Oh,
I
John
know,
Wall, everybody!
Hold on,
John
time out.
Wall, everybody!
Can we stop for a second?
Please.
What are
So
the odds?
which hockey writer just used a basketball reference in a
TSN's Ryan Rashad.
I think it was a guy. I think it was Peter Chiarelli's words. Full court press.
So I have a question though.
Okay.
At what point did they trade for either Taylor Hall or Jordan Eberle? Because they would fit perfectly on this team.
You know what? One of these days, they might be able to make that move.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
my. But anyway, apparently they're willing to move a goaltender. Goodbye, Cam Talbot.
And how are they moving a goaltender? Who are they putting in goal?
They already have Mika Koskinen is actually out playing Cam Talbot, which is why we're hearing they could move a goaltender. Oh, and did I mention Koskinen has a full no movement clause? Cam Talbot has a partial no.
And good old Al Montoya is down there in Bakersfield biding his time.
Right.
Oh, man.
They also are willing to. They're also supposedly that their first round pick could be in play, and Jesse Puljujarvi pulled his what? Pulled his Yarvi. I'm telling you. There's talk maybe him or maybe one of their other young prospect forwards. Either way, they're panicking in Edmonton right now. I'm not talking the Oilers. They're fans because when that news hit, it was just a collective. Oh shit. Chiarelli's going to make a panic move and he's going to fuck everything up. That's the reaction. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that was pretty much the reaction.
Please. Everyone needs a change of scenery from Edmonton.
Oh, easy now.
Hey, can Al Montoya get picked off of waivers if they try to bring him up?
No, there's no such thing as reentry waivers anymore. Only if you want to send them down.
Damn it.
That's a damn.
Only if you
I
want.
was
going
to say it would have been so Oilers if they traded Cam Talbot and then Al Montoya gets plucked too
by the Flyers.
Yeah, both of them by the Flyers. Really putting my over out there. What else? Of course,
the Flyers have to trade for a goalie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
So. Well, how about they get themselves maybe a Tristan Jarry, because Casey DeSmith signing a 3-year deal kind of puts the nail in Jerry's coffin. Something that Tom couldn't do.
Referencing your old school cartoonies there. I saw what you did there.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean that 3-year deal. Either they're just like, wait, listen, we need all the goalies because Matt Murray is as fragile as a small kitten, or they're just like, this is the guy we want.
Listen, if I were you guys, I would keep a very close eye on what Jim Rutherford of the Penguins is going to be up to, because he is setting the stage to make a move. Here's what he's got to offer. He's got Tristan Jarry, who will attract interest. Okay, a promising young goaltender. Teams are going to be interested. He's going to be shopping a defenseman because when Justin Schultz comes back, that's 9 NHL defensemen they'll have on the roster.
CA.
The thinking is, make it 9. The thinking is that Oleksiak could get moved, and he will attract interest. I mean, yeah, he's a third pairing guy, but he's big, physical. He will drop the gloves, and he plays pretty well in his role. But that'll attract a lot of interest, and it's possible Derek Brassard could be on the block too.
Again, Derek Brassard always on the block.
But
he was supposed to be the savior.
Those are 3 pieces that he can turn around, that he can move, and to bring in that third line center they've been missing since they lost Nick Bonino. Nick Bonino. Still one of the best hockey calls ever.
Yeah, let's see the best Nick
Too bad
Bonino
Wade
call.
Simmons isn't a center.
Right. The best Nick Bonino call was when he was playing in Catonsville, and he scored a goal. Bonino, Nick Bonino horn. That's kind of.
Sorry, it doesn't sound the same unless you hear it on Hockey Night in Canada in Punjabi, because that was.
Lyle, have you ever been to Catonsville? I was doing a Baltimore thing. That was the joke. That's the joke. You suck, McBain. Anyway. All right. Let's get to the pick 'em.
A Simpsons throwback will never fail to make me laugh. Let's get
to the pick 'em. Hey, last week big winners are Johnny and me.
Yeah. Yes.
14 aside. Mark in third with 7. Lyle bringing up the rear. Ladies with 6. For the season, Mark's in first, 147. Johnny's second, 119. I'm in third, 118.
Lead.
Yeah, 112 for Mr. Lyle Richardson.
Wow.
This week, wait until the year where the 200 points thing doesn't matter.
Exactly. But right now, I am the Anaheim Ducks of our pick'em.
The Kumja this week. Kumja. 18 teams founded in 1969. Nice. With the Gatineau Olympique with the most titles with 7 when they were known as Hull Olympique. Lyle, you get to go first.
Hang on, Juan. I'm still trying to pull these up here. Hey. Don't give me a hard time. I'm very sensitive tonight.
Hard time, baby. You can't find the league. You're looking for that hard times, baby.
That's hard times,
when you can't bring up the Wikipedia page to make a funny pun for a wrestling thing, that's hard time, baby.
That is hard times for Dusty Rhodes and his family. Don't you understand, son?
Oh, man.
Oh, dear. Well, I got to stick with my wrestling theme.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah, no, it's served you so well this year.
It's done well.
Of course. Yes. Well, I do it every year. It doesn't matter. Some days are diamond, some days are stone.
No, that's.
And I'm going to stick with my Charlottetown Islanders. The Islanders, the tag team, the Islanders.
All right, Charlottetown. Mark.
So I realized that the goal of this whole game is to accumulate goals
last so that you don't have to pick a team.
Well, the goal is to accumulate goals, not
There's a big lead up here, Mark. What do you
not prevent goals? But I'm
Mark's got like a 20+ league game.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick the team that plays in the arena named after the best goalie in the league in the NHL every year. The Centre Georges Vezina, coached by Yannick Jeans.
Hold on. Tell me the team name.
The Chicoutimi Saguins.
There you go.
Did you say that their coach is Mr. Jeans?
Yeah,
which is
Yannick
is there anything more Canadian than you can get than a guy whose last name is Jeans?
Yeah. His first name's Timbits.
He wears a tuxedo behind the bench every game.
Sure, it's amazing. I will go next by point and tiebreaker.
We have tiebreakers.
Well, the tiebreaker. Tie goes the runner. Someone slammed at the door. I am going to go with the arena. I'd probably freaking weirdo. They They play in a place that combined indigenous people with a province, and it's Sean's favorite team, the team that plays in the Air Quebec Center, and has Manon Rayoum's brother coaching it. The Vert de Fleur.
I assume that Pascal Rayon was just some cousin or something.
Generic name. No, it's their brother. Played for the Albany River Rats. What a guy. Johnny, you're up.
All right. So being Italian.
Mm-hmm. I love how this starts.
And keeping with my theme of the opposite of last year's, I found a team whose head coach is named Mario.
Me.
I would have been more impressed if they found a coach whose name was Wario.
And they have an assistant coach named Raphael Pierre.
Jesus Christ.
And then they have a guy named George. I'm gonna go with the Acadia Batters Titan.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the New Brunswick Wops.
They've been disbanded though because they didn't have papers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's weird how that works. Yeah, the team wasn't actually ever registered.
I'm gonna have to read the freaking Department of Transportation. Don't be racist thing. All right.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey,
any
Johnny.
Italian places around here where I could get some food?
You get the media guy. Get the media guy.
Yeah, the media guy needs some big ziti.
Get a big ziti for the media guy, huh? It's just a guy from fucking Fort Meade trying to be Italian.
That was actually the worst part of the Black Bears games in other arenas. No big ziti.
Yeah, no, that sucks. All right. Time for the FAFHHFY. Frustrated as fuck. Haha, fuck you.
Wow, the name has gotten longer.
The Fafria. That's also a skin condition. We're going back almost 12 years. Back. We're on 12 years. Next week would actually be close to 12 years. It is, I think, as of now, the only game that's been played midweek in the NHL. Go back to 2007, the NHL All-Star game in Dallas that was played on a Wednesday night because
yes, I remember that on a Wednesday night game.
Why was it on a Wednesday night?
They didn't say. They just that's why NBC thought it would be better because nothing else is playing during that time rather than have to go against stuff in the weekend. Because
it was also before the rivalry games.
Yes, before rivalry games. This is also, if you remember, a time that we all love to be around everybody. Oh my God, this roster, this fucking roster. By the way, this was also the Vote for Rory campaign.
Rory Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 times 2, 42 players.
Whoa.
3 goalies aside. Who you got for the 2007 All-Star game? Where the fuck that was?
That was good. I like that voice.
That could be my offensive coordinator coach voice.
Oh man, hit me, baby, one more time.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2007 All-Star game. We're gonna start off with Lyle Richardson because this was his favorite All-Star game.
Oh, this is my. Oh yeah, the memories.
You have the memories of it of Dallas.
The cockles.
Patrick Duffy. Jerry Jones. The International Bowling Hall of Fame.
I love that place.
Actually, yeah. That actually sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm not going to take any goalies because I'm going to cede the floor to Johnny P and Margaret C on those. Well, that's because that's like your shtick. That's like your thing. I don't want to take your thing. Like,
where are we? 2007.
2007.
Don't touch our things.
Easy layup here. Come on. Let's start off. I'll say. Well, I say Joe Thornton.
Board. To Mark.
He would have
Jerome
been
Iginla.
Who was that, Mark?
Jerome Iginla.
Who was that?
Fuck you.
No, fuck you. He's not on the board.
Wow.
Fuck me? No, you're fucking you. You got not on the board. You're cockroach.
How is Drew McGinley not on this team?
He's not.
Oh, yeah, really.
Oh.
Oh.
Billy's on this team.
2007 was such a shit.
Yeah.
All-Star game.
Wow.
Trust me, it
Oh.
was.
Oh no.
Johnny P.
It's gonna be one of those, isn't it?
Oh. Sidney Crosby.
Who cares?
Board. Sidney Crosby. One
There
of the
you go.
few All-Star appearances he had. Lyle.
No, Mark now, isn't it?
No, Mark
No,
went.
Mark
He said
went.
Ginla.
That's right. You went Ginla. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna steal the obvious one then. Alex Ovechkin.
Board. His first All-Star. Both him and Crosby
Yeah.
first All-Star game. Mark. Okay.
Nicholas Lidstrom.
Board.
There. See how easy this was?
Johnny P.
You with your Jerome McGinley.
I know, right?
It sounded so easy.
I know. I would have said it.
What
yeah.
a fool.
Nikolai Habibulin.
Haha, fuck you.
Damn it.
To Lyle.
Pavel Datsuk.
Haha, fuck you.
Oh,
man.
Oh.
What a joke this team was.
Oh, God.
To Mark.
Henrik Zetterberg.
Haha, fuck you.
Oh.
To Johnny.
Well, to be fair, that's before Zetterberg became Zetterberg. But
Right,
yeah.
that's true.
But I was thought Datsuk would have been in there. Shit.
2007. Wow.
God damn, man.
Brian Rafalski.
Board.
Oh,
Good
pull.
look at
Good
Johnny
fucking
with the
pull.
Brian
Yeah, that's
Rafalski.
deep.
Oh.
That's a deep. That's a
Damn.
deep cut.
And it's
Wow.
funny,
Damn.
as I look at these rosters, still not the deepest cut out there.
Wow.
Well, the first one's
Oh,
the deep.
boy.
Yeah, that is first
Yeah,
cut is the
yeah.
deepest. To Lyle.
Matt Sundin.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my God.
wow.
No.
Oh,
This is like the dark era for
To
them.
Mark. Hey, racist.
man.
What?
Said Ginla's not in the game. Just Mark.
Speaking of Henrik Sedin.
Oh, Henrik
Ooh.
Sedin. No, fuck off with that, too. Oh, you gotta hold
Are
your
you
hold
gonna
your
say it?
applause. Johnny.
AJ would like to go with Martin Havlat.
Nope.
Oh.
Wait, no, I'm a liar. I was looking at the wrong team. He is on the board.
Ah.
He was playing for Chicago at this time. That's my fault. I still thought he was in Ottawa.
Okay. Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Marcus Naslund.
You can go with him. It's not going to be there though.
Oh, okay, well,
No.
thank you. Well, thank you, Johnny, because that was the one I was going to take. So thanks for taking
Really?
that from me.
Oh,
Wow, no Marcus Naslund. Okay,
Nay.
he says nay, nay.
did you whip as well?
Martin Saint Louis.
Board.
Yes.
Oh,
Sweet Jesus.
To Mark.
Scott Niedermeyer.
Ooh, good one.
Great. That's a. You know what? That's a great pool. Maybe for another year. Not this year though.
God damn it.
2007. Not this year. Thank
The
you,
hell?
Johnny.
and
Jesus.
42. AJ would like to go with Nathan Horton. You heard of who?
Yeah. No. He didn't hear an All-Star bid though.
No.
2007. It would have been good that year. Roman Czechmanik.
You watch these there.
Lyle. I'm not going to dignify that one with a. Not a waste of haha. Fuck you on that.
Okay. Rick Nash.
Board.
Yes.
Oh,
Who just
pull.
retired this week too, guys.
Good pull.
Yep.
Mark.
Andrzej Kopitar.
No, not even in the league.
What? Get outta here.
Yeah,
He-
no,
very
that-
old.
I think that
He's
was his
old.
rookie year. I think 06, 07. That
Might
would
have
been his
been.
rookie. Yeah, but he
Either
would
way,
have
but
been the
not
All-Star
here.
game. Yeah, no.
Not here.
You're not here.
I'm not even still here.
You're a town.
You're, Johnny.
Ed Belfour.
No, sir.
Get out of here.
Can there be no show?
Okay, I'm going back to Tampa Bay. Vinny LeCavalier.
I'm going back.
Going back to T-Bay. I think so. Yes, he's on the board. Vinny LeCavalier with passing that thing. I don't know what that means to Mark.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Pavel Dimitra was on the Blues and on the All-Star team this year.
He was on the Blues, I think, but he wasn't on the All-Star team.
I didn't mean to bring us down.
Yeah, thanks.
Rest in peace, Pavel Dimitra.
Yeah. Johnny.
Just Mike Modano.
No, sir. Detroit Red Wings legend Mike Modano not on this board.
Okay.
Lyle.
Chris Pronger.
Christopher F. Pronger. Not on this board.
Oh, for God.
Damn, these teams were awful.
Wow, that's not an all-star team at all, man. Holy
Wow,
Well, you gotta figure a lot of these guys probably were injured too.
This is
fantastic.
Okay.
All right, to Mark.
This was the reason that
Say
they had to
Niedermeyer,
create
we say
that role.
Pronger, and they're not there. Holy God.
Roberto Luongo.
God.
There it is. There's one of the goalies.
God.
Wow.
To Johnny.
There's another one that's very obvious.
There
We're
is.
missing, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Give him
I'm
a
not going to
while.
say it, but
We all know who he's thinking.
Yeah. We know the minute you got to this fuck you were going to say that name.
Patrick Waugh.
Oh my God.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
no, he was retired.
Thank you.
Oh.
To Lyle.
Oh.
Lyle's going to keep this misery going.
Just say
I'm
it.
not
Just
going to
do
say
it, Lyle.
I'm
Just
not
do it.
gonna- I want Johnny. I really want you to get this.
I don't care about
I want
goalies
John to
anymore.
get it too.
They're
I,
jerks.
I don't care who gets it. Just somebody get it. I'll get it.
Daniel Alfredson.
Oh, Daniel Alfredson. Nope.
Ah.
Why are you giving me a heart?
Mark.
Oh.
Why do you think I'm giving you a heart?
I don't know.
All right. Alex. Oh no. Alexei Yashin.
You almost said it, though.
I
Yeah,
did
nope.
almost it.
Nope. No, Alexei
He
Yashin.
almost said Alexei Zhitnik. He almost said it.
I almost said it. Could have been. He could have fared better, but he didn't.
Are you trying to tell me that this person won the heart, Mark?
Johnny
I don't
P is
know.
up.
I don't remember. Did he have great hair?
Maybe artificially. It's unproven.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, it's
yeah.
he had
It's a,
great
it's, a,
hair.
it's a
He
gamble.
did.
It's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It is a
Yeah.
gamble.
It is a gamble. You're right.
He did. He does have a lot of Hilton rewards miles.
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
Mm.
I don't even know who we could be talking. Is this Rick
Oh.
DiPietro?
No. No. Johnny.
It's Jose Theodore.
No.
Oh, okay. No, not even. Not even him. Not even there either.
Oh. Oh. On a platter.
Please, Lyle, just someone
Served.
fucking end this. Or I'll throw him off the board.
I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
I'm just gonna
That's the
keep
reason why I
naming
reacted
goalies I know.
earlier. Reason I reacted earlier is Zdeno Chara.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Lord.
that's a
Finally,
hard
Jesus
shot.
Christ. Mark.
Wade Redden.
No, sir.
Ooh.
No, sir. Good thought.
Oh,
No,
that
sir.
would have been a good one. At that time, that would have been a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
This
Alright.
All-Star team. This must
It
have been
was
the worst All-Star game of
hot.
all time.
Oh, it was on a Wednesday. No one wants to play on a Wednesday.
Ooh.
Johnny.
Yeah, how many of these guys backed out? Was this because this would have been before the no
Yeah.
back
Sidney
rule.
Crosby
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you got
AJ would like to go with Shane Doan.
Nope.
That's the sympathy
Oh, wow.
No Shane Doan.
Who
No
else would have
Shane
made the
Doan.
team from the Coyotes?
Fun fact:
Sean Burke.
two Coyotes representation.
Sean
Okay.
Burke.
I bet. Oh,
He just said Sean Burke.
All right,
Johnny just said
Johnny, is
Sean
that your
Burke.
answer?
Yeah, I'm next.
Okay, yeah, no.
Oh.
Oh,
Lyle.
I'm gonna one up you on that one.
okay.
Are
I'm
you gonna go with
sticking with
are you gonna
Ottawa.
go with
I'm
Zach
going
Burke?
to say I'm sticking with Ottawa. And I'm saying Danny Heatley.
He's a fucking all-star, you bet, on the board.
Yes, sir.
Mark, one up him.
Zach Burke.
Do it. That's so good. That's so good.
It is not Sebastian Brock's brother. No, sorry.
No, no.
Damn it.
That's a funny one. I like that one. All right, John.
There's still a goalie out there that I'm supposed to know.
There's still like 2 goalies you should know.
Yeah.
3 goalies you should know.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
4 goalies you should know.
This is awful.
There's no pressure.
The fifth one, I'm kind of whatever. Actually, so there's 3 goalies you should know, but the fourth one not so much.
So Luongo is part of this mix. Tim Thomas.
Nope.
Too early.
No.
Too early.
Lyle,
All right. God damn it. I'm going to say one of them.
please.
Or what I'm hoping is one of them.
God damn it.
And
Martin Brodeur.
thank you.
That's fine.
That's done. Our national nightmare is over. Mark.
If you would have just told me that he was banging his sister,
Right, his sister. It's not Billy Bob Brodeur.
Sister-in-law. Oh, God.
I would have gotten that.
Welcome to Hillbilly Hockey. Woo!
Sister-in-law.
Yeah, Mark's up.
Yeah. Sister-in-law.
Yeah, you really have to combine those words quickly.
Sorry, I must have froze for a second.
Yeah, it must have. That'd be it.
Goalies. And you know what? I'm not going to get trapped in this goalie thing. I'm going to go with Keith Tkachuk.
Oh, you should have stayed trapped to the goalie thing. Not on the board. To Johnny.
Dominic Hasek?
No, sir.
Yeah.
That's when he, I think he got injured with his groin injury when he was in Ottawa.
Yep, that's right. No, I'm wrong. That would have been for the Olympics.
I thought that was.
Oh, yeah, that would have been the year before.
Was it that
Yeah.
Red Wings year?
Yeah, I think he was his Red Wings year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Wow.
don't really call those years as part of his career, even though that's where he won the Stanley Cup.
Right.
Okay. Jose Theodore.
No.
Already
No.
said
Did I
that.
say him?
Yeah.
No,
John
you didn't
said.
say
John said him.
Yeah, we went down that road of great hair
Oh,
betting,
did we?
and he wasn't even on it.
No.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay though.
All right then. Well, screw. Jason Spezza. Oh.
No, sir.
He's
You
not there.
hooker.
either.
Not there either. Mark.
He won the Calder that year.
He did.
You know what? Daniel Sedin.
No. There's no scenes to be had.
There's zero chance that only one of them.
No,
was-
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? They would put him in a jersey together.
They would let them both play. They would just say that only one of them was there.
Right, Johnny?
AJ would like to go with Thomas Vokoun.
Nope.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
Mm.
about Chris Chelios?
Why not?
Yeah, he's
the
in
hell?
there for sure.
Not in there. First year he wasn't on the team.
Oh.
Because that's the year he was in Chicago trying to revitalize his career, I believe. 06, 07, he was with the Chicago Wolves.
Oh, okay.
This is crap. Is this the same year as the Guardians?
No, the Guardians was years later.
Is that the one we're ending with to memorialize Stanley?
We will.
Mm.
Where was Chelly in that year? 2006. No, he was with the Red Wings apparently. How about that?
There we go.
I was like 3 years off. Jesus, my memory sucks. All right, I think it's to Lyle or to Johnny. I don't know who the hell it is.
I don't know. We're running.
I think
late.
it's to Lyle. Yeah, we're running long.
Okay.
We'll put a last.
here.
We'll put a last call out there for internet
All right.
people, aka AJ.
J.S. Shigear.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh,
Nada.
we sucked in this one.
Yeah,
didn't
not
we?
a great
Man,
one. Mark,
Man.
your last guess?
Ilya Kovalchuk.
No, sir.
Oh,
See?
No, sir.
good God.
Oh, this is
Johnny?
awful. Ty Conklin.
No, sir.
Why
it wasn't
not?
outdoor.
Yeah.
AJ got one in under the wire. He
Yeah.
would like to go with Marty Turco.
There it is, Marty Turco. Thank you. Ending on a
Marty
high note.
Turco. Good
Wow.
God, good
Dan
God.
Hinote.
Wow.
Dan
this
no,
is
not
bad.
Dan Hine. All right, here we go. And I'm disappointed in all of you.
That's fine.
I am fucking disappointed.
This was a
You know what?
bullshit
I'm
year
not
of All-Star.
mad. I'm disappointed.
This was a bullshit year of All-Star games.
It really
It
was.
It really
We'll
was.
start off in the Western Conference with Philippe Boucher from the Dallas Stars.
What?
You're kidding.
Nope. Jonathan Chichu.
Yeah,
Bill
well,
Guerin.
This was the year he led the league in scoring.
Chichi,
probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Bill Guerin.
Billy Guerin.
Marty Havlat, we mentioned. Ed Jovanovski.
Oh.
Mika Kiprasov.
Oh,
All right. Yeah,
Jesus.
forgot about that guy.
Yes, Kipper.
We
Men-
talked about him before.
Yeah, mentioned
Tonight.
Lindstrom and Bobby Lou. Patrick Marlowe. The Anaheim Ducks sent Andy McDonald.
Right.
We mentioned Rick Nash. This one hurt me personally, and it should hurt all of you. Yannick Perreault.
Oh.
We mentioned this guy earlier too. Dion Phaneuf.
Bam,
AJ
Brian.
said he remembered Turco because he was mic'd up for the whole third period.
Nice. Brian Rolston.
Wow.
Joe Sakic. Tamu
That would've been
Solani.
last year. That's right.
Interesting.
So Tamu, Ryan
Tamu.
Smith.
Right.
Thornton was mentioned. Kimo Timonen. Turco was mentioned, and Todd Butts' favorite, Lubomir Vishnevsky. For the Eastern Conference,
Alexei Zhitnik.
Jason Blake.
Jason Blake.
Jason
Yep.
Blake.
Jay Bowmeister.
Man, he killed it that year.
J-Bo with the Panthers.
Danny Briere.
His son
Brodeur.
Carson.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Carson's fantastic. Brian Soup Campbell. Chara Crosby were mentioned. Simone Gagne. Danny Heath was mentioned. The Atlanta Thrashers bid was Marian Hossa.
Oh, wow.
That's why I like Kovalchuk.
Yep.
Yep.
Cristobal Louet.
Oh.
For the Toronto Maple Leafs, Thomas Caberlet. LeCavier was mentioned. Ryan Miller.
Ryan Miller.
Yep.
Oh.
Ovechkin, Rafalski, Brendan Shanahan. Sheldon Surrey.
From Montreal.
St. Louis was mentioned. Eric Stahl.
Oh!
And finally, Justin Williams.
Oh.
Wow.
Can't believe I missed out on Eric Stahl. He was coming off. That was like after he come off like 100
Yeah, this
points.
was a crap All-Star
It
game.
was a garbage All-Star game.
Well, a lot of the names in there are garbage, but I'm kind of disappointed though that we missed out on guys like Kiprasov and Eric
Yeah.
Stahl, Simon Gagne. Yeah,
Sure.
But
up on those guys.
Especially
should
since
get-
we were
I
at
think
the
that's one of
FHM
those
party.
Weird years, though.
Mm,
I feel like that's one of those in between years where you can't tell
Yeah.
if like the Joe Sakics and the Martin Brodeurs are still around, and if the Crosbys and Ovechkins are there yet. You know, like that's kind of like the transition year.
yeah, to be fair, I think I'd say you're right about that. Yeah,
Johnny, I'll
Yeah.
give that one to you.
yeah. Because we really were, still kind of transitioning from the old era into the newer one. Yeah.
There we go.
That's a good year to pick, though, Scotty. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I made it because it was the first one after the after the
Ooh.
Olympic deal, first one after the lockout, and it was held on a Wednesday.
And Yannick
Did
Perreault.
we watch
And
that
you got
game
Nick
live?
Perreault.
Why?
They
And
might
Yannick
have.
Perreault.
We might have watched it live.
Did we live stream it?
I don't think we could live stream it. I think we made a live commentated on it. Oh, all right.
Through-
Well, Lyle,
Through phones.
it was something. This
This
was
is a
this was
wild
a
one.
thing.
It was a thing.
Next week we might do the NHL Guardians one because we are heading into NHL All-Star Weekend next week.
Man, hopefully I'll have a new router if this shit keeps up. This is like the third time in the last 6 weeks it's crapped out on me. So yeah, I think it might be time.
All right. Well, $500,000 Ice Guardians. We're gonna get this going. So
I'll bring down the poster.
it was
Cool.
Bring it down. We'll promptly display it. All right.
We can name the Ice Guardians.
There you go. Name your Ice Guardian.
All right, Lyle. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll
Talk to you next week, guys.
next week, buddy. Peace.
Cheers.
Good luck, Lyle.
There he goes. Lyle Richardson, SpectreShockey.net at SpectreShockey on the Twitter. Johnny, some shout outs.
I'll give shout outs to the Black Bears playing more than one set of games in the same month. They'll have 2 this month. Actually 3 weeks in January. I think that they were in town.
Yep.
I'm sure I have other shout outs that aren't making it right now into my brain. Give a shout out to AJ. He keeps showing up for this. He keeps doing it well. And yeah. Keep on keeping on.
Nice. Mark.
So, as I told you guys last week, my first girlfriend in 8th grade is on a Lifetime show. So, I hope you guys have been watching. Has anyone watched? Any comments? Anyone?
So I'm going to say this really quickly. After we talked to her last week, or talked about her last week, Facebook decided that she was somebody that I knew.
Yeah. Ooh. So wait, because she created a new account with her real name, like she has a personal account and then like an account for people who know her name just because of the show.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, that's probably why.
But it did have 8 mutual friends or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of dummies. I've noticed that a lot of dummies are being friends with the public account. Anyway,
like McClure.
Regardless.
Paul McClure.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't notice that, but anyway, so that continues on. We don't know whether or not. So if we looked at the results last week, like 75% of the couples get divorced on this show. So
it's going well.
So best of luck.
Hold on. So I have a weird
going.
question.
Okay.
Does America get to vote on if you get divorced or not?
No, but that would be great.
Because I feel like that's the way the show should go. I feel like it should be like cross promotion with The Voice. Like you shouldn't, like you don't actually have to be able to sing. I don't care if you can sing or not. But like America should get to be able to vote on if you're still married next week.
Is there a point when one husband gets to steal one of the other wives?
Well,
is that what you're saying?
I mean, hell, fuck it. At this point, let's go.
There's another show I've been watching. It's called The Ranch. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
have you watched it?
I have heard of it. My coworkers enjoy it.
It's very good.
I don't watch TV.
It's not TV. It's Netflix.
It's not TV. It's HBO.
Yeah, but it's the new HBO. It's Netflix.
Oh, is
Let's be honest. The only reason you get HBO is for Game of Thrones.
Oh. I don't even watch Game of Thrones.
And Skinamax, and that's not even HBO.
No, it's an entirely different thing.
So I'm going to. I was skeptical at first. It's a sitcom on Netflix.
Sure.
Because it has a laugh track.
Yeah.
But it also has adult language, adult situations. It's very Netflix, and it's also very funny.
There's like 85% of me that hopes this is a show about people eating wings where they only use ranch.
I'll put it this way. It's like most of the people from that 70s show and Sam Elliott.
There you go.
So if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. So
well, Mark, you haven't sold me. I don't know what's going to sell me on that.
And they eat wings with ranch.
Okay, well that's fine.
All right, now I'm all right. There we did. There we did. I don't really have much shout outs this week. No, not really. Shout out to been drinking with my coworkers constantly, so that's been fun. One drink turns into 7 on a Monday night when we all have to work at like 7 a.m. Living our living our best life. To this cold. It's like minus 10 out there right now.
Hey, did you guys get 8 inches of snow this weekend? Please.
Size doesn't matter.
No, listen, we were said 12 inches, but they only gave us 2. So that was 6 times.
They only said we were supposed to get 3 inches, and then they gave us 8. So
oh damn, son, grower, not a shower. Right up Chesapeake Bay. I don't know what that meant. Shout out to Oyo's because I got
right
some
up
things
the
in
inner
my-
loop.
Hey yo. Yeah, I got some things in my cart from Oyo's. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Gonna add to this pile underneath the chair down here. In case that's it. That's all. For Johnny P. Mark with the C, I'm Scotty Watts. Take care of yourself and someone else. This has been the Face Off Hockey Show, powered by Blog Talk Radio, Facebook.com/FOHS Radio, Twitter.com/FOHS Radio, Patreon.com/Face Off Hockey Show. Do what you got to do with that. That's it. That's all. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Together.